Yeah, you
No.
better get mad at somebody in chat. What are you mad about?
Any chance we could do cologne reviews as the next reward?
Wow.
No. No. I already told you. I explained this
Who
to
is
you again and
you?
again. I came up
That
with this
guy?
idea. I honestly didn't even flush it out too much yet.
Flesh
What
it
the idea
out.
was that I was going to start reviewing colognes. What I would out too much yet. Explain this to you again and again. I came up with this idea. I honestly didn't even flush it out too much yet.
Flesh
But
it
the
out,
idea
by the way.
was that I was going to start reviewing colognes. What I would do is get one, present you with the bottle, the presentation, tell you the price point, tell you what it smells like.
I'm pretty certain the person in the chat that had that question noticed. And then he respond, I already told you. And then he tell you again. So why are you telling us if you already told us? Huh? This is how you get people to not give a fuck anymore. And how you get a wife like Kat. I already told you. And then you say it again. And then you act like angrier every time you ever tell them again.
Like, you know, tell you what it smells like on me, and then tell you my experience with how long it lasts,
Becky
whatever,
Boot
and give you like
fire?
an overall review.
I'm
It
gonna
would
start
probably
saying I
take,
already
like,
told
15
you.
minutes plus
I'm
to
gonna do
fully
that
review a
every time
cologne.
people ask about Becky
Okay.
Boot being
Now,
fired or
I
wings
thought
being
that would be a
fired.
good idea.
I'm gonna
Not
say I
to
already
say
told
that
you.
that was the whole idea, or that
That's
it
what he
wouldn't
do. That's the
change over
same
time.
equivalent.
But the
Fuck
moment
off.
I presented the
I already
idea
told you.
on stream,
That's fun.
everyone just laughed and said, "Oh, it's the worst idea you've ever had." So fine, then we're not doing it. I don't care. I really don't
Never
care
heard this story
if
from him
after the
before.
fact people are like, "Oh, we take it back. We didn't mean it." No, I don't give a shit. If you wanted to be nasty to me and you wanted to be disrespectful to
waited.
me because I had a different idea, all right, and you just immediately wanted to make fun of me and shoot it down and say it was bad,
Who was
then
you?
I'm literally never doing it under any circumstance. Now you will not get it because here's what I think happened. Okay.
Here's what I think.
So
His ego is so weird that he think he's really holding out on us. He think that people actually want this and that they're sad that he don't want to do it. He really, like, this is so sassy, dude. You should act like this about games that people want.
respectful to me because I had a different idea, all right, and you just
It's
immediately
not different. It's not different.
wanted to make fun of me and shoot it
It's
down
not
and say it was
different.
bad, then I'm literally never doing it under any circumstance. Now you will not get it because here's what I think
He
happened.
think people want
Okay.
this.
Some people genuinely thought the idea would be all right just to try once, give it a shot. But of course, the shitheads out there are like, well, this is going to be the worst thing ever. So they
Wow,
told
the
me
people
so,
that
it's a
said it about
horrible idea,
everything?
and they all made fun of me. But then they expected me to still do it. Like, well, we
Ooh.
want you to still do it anyway so that we can make fun of it.
No,
No,
meerkat.
no, you fucking idiots. You're the reason it's never going to happen because you're that fucking stupid.
So he's saying straight up right here in plain language, I am not doing something that I want to do. I am not doing something that a part of my audience wants me to do because of people that don't like me made fun of it. Remember this next time he say he's successful, and remember this next time he say trolls don't affect his life. Remember this next time he say trolls don't affect him. Remember this next time he say trolls don't do anything to me.
Like, well, we want you to still do it anyway so that we can make fun of it. No, no, you fucking idiots. You're the reason it's never going to happen because you're that fucking stupid. If you had just shut the fuck up and said, okay, yeah, do it, then I would have tried it. And it might have
Okay,
failed.
yeah, do it.
But now I'm
Shut up and say, okay, yeah, do it. It's not the same thing. He wanted people to tell him to do it. But like act like they would have thought it would be a good idea, I guess. I don't know. And then if you don't make any money doing it, then he complain about it. Because this is behind a paywall. This is something that he wanted $1,500 to do. He wanted to hit 10 goals to review cologne. And he acted like he didn't want money to do it, which is a part of the problem, I feel like. But what if he didn't hit any goals the next day? Then he would have said, you guys wanted me to do this and no one's supporting it. That happened before with the Legos. You guys want me to do Legos, but now we're not hitting any goals to buy Legos. And then he would get mad and then say, next time I'm going to go back to doing fast food.
just not
It's the
said,
same
okay,
thing.
yeah, do it. Then I would have
Okay,
tried it.
yeah, do
And
it.
it might have failed. But now I'm just not going to do it. And I'm
then-
going to torture you.
What does it might have failed mean? That he don't hit any goals or that people don't watch the videos? Look at his face right now. And then he says, I'm going to torture you. So he's going to torture us by begging for money to eat food and be literally more unhealthy by slight percentages all day, every day. And he's going to also put that on his wife because she eat half the food. That's him torturing us. I mean, who would disagree with this? I see no issue.
Expected me to still do it.
What is
Worst
this
thing
segment,
ever.
man?
So they told me so and said horrible idea, and they all made fun of me. But then they expected me to still do it. Like, well, we want you to still do it anyway so that we can make fun of it. No, you fucking idiots. You're the reason it's never going to happen because you're that fucking stupid.
So yeah,
If
the
you had
trolls
just shut
won.
the fuck up.
This is a troll
and said,
W.
Okay, yeah, do it. Then I would have tried it, and it might have failed. But now I'm just not going to do it, and I'm going to torture you. I'm literally going to torture you as you think every day that you could have made fun of this, and now you never can because you're so fucking dumb.
Damn, dude. This is a supremely unique locale segment. This weird statement.
And it might have failed, but now I'm just not going to do it, and I'm going to torture you. I'm literally going to torture you as you think every day that you could have made fun of this, and now you never can because you're so fucking dumb.
He should use this as an excuse to not bring Cat back. I'm torturing you, Tevin. You can't come up with new material unless you get Boogie to write something. What a strange quote. I am torturing the trolls because the trolls know that they would have been able to make fun of me sniffing cologne, and now they can't make fun of it. So I am torturing Almighty Tevin right now live on my stream. DSP is torturing me. Damn, dude. I can feel the whips.
Every day that you could have made fun of this, and now you never can because you're
Where's
so
Cat?
fucking dumb.
Hell! I want to hear it one more time.
Still do
'cause
it
I probably
anyway.
won't hear
It's
this
a
again for a
horrible
while.
idea, and they all made it. No.
What a strange
No, you
pre-stream
fucking
tonight.
idiots. You're the reason it's never going to happen because you're that fucking stupid. If you had just shut the fuck up and said, okay, yeah, do it, then I would have tried it. And it might have failed, but now I'm just not going to do it, and I'm going to torture you. I'm literally going to torture you as you think every day that you could have made fun of this, and now you never can because you're so fucking dumb.
We get a fake laugh, soothing sip, elbow pointing out combo. The real GOAT, the king, the champ. Just want to read this all out. For those requesting DSP tries it, cologne. The reason it's not a good idea is because it misses social response to the fragrances. Social response to the fragrances, oh my God. And will be reviews of scents for a 40-year-old man. 40-year-old men love scents. Come on. He's married, by the way. Sorry. He's torturing all of the single ladies out there because they know they're never going to be able to get dark side feel because he's married. He's torturing them every day because they have to think about that. Every day I'm going to wake up and think, damn, I could be making fun of DSP sniffs it right now. And I can never make fun of it. I'm fucking pissed.
You're the reason it's never going to happen because you're that fucking stupid. If you had just shut the fuck up and said, okay, yeah, do it, then I would have tried it. And it might have failed.
TevinsFault.
But now I'm just not going to do it, and I'm going to torture you. I'm literally going to torture you as you think every day going to do it, and I'm going to torture you. I'm literally going to torture you as you think every day that you could have made fun of this,
torture us.
and now you never can.
Everybody,
because you're so
run away.
fucking dumb.
Run away. Yeah, but what about all the people that like him? Are they being tortured? Is Captain DCW being tortured?
Okay.
Oh, you don't care about them. Fuck them. They don't care anyway.
Yes, it is the win I think it is. It absolutely is the win
He's still
that
not
I
done.
think it is. Because the moment that people keep bringing it up, when I...
Darloots tipped $4.20. Big ups. Isn't this Mr. I do the opposite of what haters tell me I can't do to prove them wrong? So by logic, wouldn't he do the cologne segments to prove us wrong?
He forgot that coat. Sorry. That's an old, outdated coat. Kind of like a scent. That coat has wore off. And now he got a new coat. Actually, this is the win he thinks it is, too. Listen to him. Listen to him go. No, this is the one I think it is.
Okay.
No, this is a W. And I am not felt
it. It is the win I think it is. It absolutely is the win that I think it is. Because the moment that people keep bringing it up, I get to laugh. And laugh at how stupid you actually are.
Who's you?
You opened your big
Persona?
fucking dumb bowels before you thought for 1 second first. You actually shut down the thing that you wanted. Get it? You're that dumb. Every moment I want you to look in the fucking mirror and say, wow, I'm a dumb fuck because I told DSP that was a bad idea and it would have been comedy gold.
He gonna laugh again, or he's laughing, by the way, with the
Your mom's
microphone
feeling
on
much
his
better.
forehead.
I'm very
And then right after, mask on, or is it mask off? Mask on, obviously. He's responding to this dude about his mommy in chat. After that segment, no cut, no jump, no edit. He's talking to another random guy about his mommy. About his mommy!
Your mom's feeling much better. I'm very glad to hear that, Captain.
Wow.
I hope that you guys get well soon. Seriously.
Wow. Yeah, you're gonna have less money if your mom die. All right, and we all take a bow. Great pre-stream tonight. Can't wait for the gameplay.
Somali food? Oh, I don't even know what Somali food is.
That segment's over.
I don't even know.
Didn't even happen,
I have
huh?
to look into that.
It's like
Somali
it didn't
food.
even happen. What the heck?
I'm going to play Gears of War Reloaded multiplayer. In fact, that's the feature of the game that I'm more interested in rather than the single player. But if people still want the single player, I would consider doing that too. But I think that the multiplayer is like the main feature, the thing that I'm more into. No mercy. I'm actually not negative about everything. It's just that people like to be negative towards me, so I respond appropriately.
Oh my God. Look at his head. Look at his head wiggling and the neck. Oh man. He's like a...
No mercy. I'm actually not negative about
everything.
everything. It's just that people like to be negative towards me, so I respond appropriately. If people are very positive towards me, you'll find me a very positive person. You really will. I'm just here to have fun and chill with you guys in Minecraft. That's what I'm here for tonight. You know, but you notice people are bringing up negative thing, negative thing, negative thing. It ain't me. That's the audience.
Fuck?
The stream goes where the audience wants to go with discussion, you know?
That's a really bad coat. But thanks.
All right, are we ready to start? Here we go. Let's start.
So what about when he called his viewers racist? Why wasn't he racist that day? If he go in all the direction his audience go in. Bro, it's the lamest cope ever coming from this dude who don't let people talk about sports. Talking about he go in the direction his audience go. Why don't you talk about sports when they talk about sports? And why wouldn't he be racist when he said they were being racist? What the fuck?
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Minecraft Chill Nights here on
man,
DSPs.
can't wait for him to hit the goal later.
Chill Minecraft stream of the week. And this week, a couple
We
things
got some
have
name
happened.
tags to
All
say,
right,
oh
we got
God,
a
I
lot
hope
to
I
talk
can skip.
about. Number one,
I can.
my camera.
This stream's gonna be really, really weird because I'm pretty sure he's gonna actually organize the items within the game. Yeah, remember that one stream where he didn't do anything and he did that? He wants to do that again, I think. But obviously I want it to be a surprise. So I think I'm gonna probably skip all the way ahead. This dude gave him another $5. The dent because he didn't get banned.
It's called the Grindstone.
Because he didn't get banned, he
Man,
gave more.
come on.
It worked.
The mod's not working.
The trick worked.
Oh,
The trick
never
gets to a
mind.
quarter in about.
Re-entry. That's don't make the streamer go on a rant. Old grind. That's
That was
everything.
weird.
But
What happened? So he's not even gonna read it, I
just don't have
think,
it.
and then
That
make
sucks.
the
Unless
streamer
it's not
go
in
on
this
a rant.
menu.
Oh my God, dude! I don't want to hear
It's
Minecraft
called
talk
Gold
though.
Grind. You don't have to disenchant.
Hey, never mind. I don't care now. I'm sorry. So let's read what this dude said. Hopefully, I don't regret it. It's strange that your view count and contributions are so low. People really need to step it up and tip. Let's get that momentum. Okay, it's the same thing then.
That was absolutely ridiculous. No, yeah, it's not Grindstone. Grindstone, not it. I thought I did. I was told I did, but I don't have it, I guess. Unless someone can figure it out. I think what they were saying it was...
And think about this lame take he's had. You can't tell other people to contribute unless you've contributed. Well, this dude gave him $10 in super chats. And he don't have that much money, so technically he actually can literally do that. Is DSP gonna take back permission that he gave? But I thought he hated that. DSP hate when people take back permission. There's no such thing in his reality. You say yeah, is yeah forever.
East Lazuli.
That's why Panda Lee ran away.
If I can do it. We have been very slow on the kick side with support this week so far. It would be great to get some great sub support tonight for Minecraft Chill. All right.
Never happened.
So now the question you're all waiting
Not
for
really.
the answer for.
No.
Actually, no. I know Darkside dabbing it. So here's the deal. Darkside dabbing asked me a question. Darkside dabbing asked me, do I think that he is a troll? Or do I
Really?
still think that he is a troll? But the only way to
What
answer
the
that question
fuck? Why
is to
he acting
explain
like
the
we were all
situation because most of you have no
interested?
idea
Why
who
is this a
Darkside dabbing
segment?
is, nor would you understand why he would even ask me that question. Okay.
Everyone asks you
So
that
allow
because
me
you're
to
DSP. You think everyone's a troll.
As
This is
you all
dumb.
know,
I don't like this.
last year,
This is
I did
way
a big
too
crossover
specific.
thing with the Kino Casino.
Ugh.
We went on each other's
well.
content several
We are
times. We did
losing
some
tonight,
crossover
man.
gameplay a couple of
We
times.
losing tonight.
We talked about each other on each side in a very positive manner. Now, overall, we all kind of knew what was really going on. I don't think that either side actually really liked the other side that much.
What?
Okay, but we realized that doing this crossover event was profitable. It was something different, right?
They
Normally, I
didn't
wouldn't
make
work with
money
people
from
who
it,
consider my
really. They
detractors.
complained
Normally,
about
they
not
wouldn't
making
work
a
with
lot of
people they would
money.
consider
You were the
lolcows
only
to
one
make
who
fun of,
benefited.
even though they're lolcows themselves and they know that, right? So during this, normally, we realized that doing this crossover event was profitable. It was something different. A lot of their viewership came over and started watching me in a very positive light, you know, because the casino was always talking positively about me. It meant that their viewers thought I wouldn't work with people, even though they're loud-called detractors. Normally, they profitable. It was something different, right? Normally, I wouldn't work with people who would be considered my detractors. Normally, they wouldn't work with people who they would consider lolcows to make fun of, even though they're lolcows themselves and they know that, right? So during this arc,
But is DSP
of,
one?
what was it, like 8 months, okay, that I was working with them and doing stuff with them.
You say that they're one and they know
A
it.
lot of
What's
their
he then?
viewership
Is he
came
one and
over
he
and
know
started
it? And he act
watching
like
me
you're not like
in
they
a very
do?
positive light, you know, because the casino was always talking positively about me. It meant that their viewers thought of me in a positive way. And I think some of the viewers got the joke and some didn't. But either way, a lot of people
Can
came
he
over
explain
and
a
started
joke?
watching
It's
my
been
stuff.
months.
And then
It's
I
almost
started
like it's not
streaming
one.
on Kick back in, what was it, October? And, you know, when I started streaming on Kick, I didn't know how it was going to go. I was co-streaming. It was the first time I had ever done that, and there's tech stuff to do and things I had to work out and stuff like that, right?
Oh my God, they
And
are
so,
on vacation now, huh? That's super
basically,
lame. And you know they are.
enjoyed
You
streaming
know
on
that
Kick
he know
because it
they're
wasn't
on
really much extra
vacation,
work. I
dude.
just had to read 2
You
chats at the
fucking
same
know.
time.
God
However,
damn
I
it.
definitely needed people to
He might
help me
lash out
moderate
against them
on
now.
Kick, 'cause
Oh
Kick is like the
boy.
Wild West,
He got a
right? I
whole
didn't have
like
stuff
2
set
weeks
up
to do it.
for moderation or anything. I didn't really want to have too many bots running in the chat to make it too overly moderated. I wanted people to feel like they could say more. Maybe this, like, Kick is the risque place to watch me stream where you can say and do things you couldn't really do on YouTube. Okay?
Say and do
So that's
things.
how we treated it. And while
Dude,
that
you
was
blocked the
happening,
word
a
fat.
whole bunch of people who were fans of Kino Casino became moderators. They all volunteered to be moderators for me during that time period.
Blocked the word fat.
Now, this entire time that this was going down, I always knew from day one I was not going to be cool with Kino Casino. I didn't know if it was going to be me turning on them or them turning on me or a mutual thing. I just knew it wasn't going to last. So I kind of knew I was working on bided time, but I wanted to make the best of it. All right. And I feel like I did. I feel like we did great content for the few months that we were doing shit together. It all worked out fine. They've gotten what they wanted out of it, right?
Oh, no.
They've now done a million.
Something that should be pointed out. He's going on his speech because a random guy, quote unquote, wants to know if he's still a troll. This is him telling Darkside Dabbing if he's still a troll. This is a super planned speech, man. How planned is this? This is planned as fuck. It's been a while since I've seen a Minecraft rant this planned. Last time one was this planned was when he lied about meeting Gamer J Lee. Remember that?
Specials on me.
That was pathetic. This is really sad too.
They've now done.
Again, what about Darkside Dabbing? Hey, are we still friends? Basically, let's pretend that's the question. Why are you explaining your friendship with some other dudes to let another guy know if you're still his friend? Darkside Dabbing is not the Kino Casino. He's Darkside Dabbing.
A million specials on me. They had guests. They made tons of money as a result. I got what I wanted.
It's like he's baiting clipping channels
I'm actually doing
to get his story out, to get his lie out there.
I mean, just take a look at my setup and everything, right?
I can't see it.
All a means to an end, and I think both sides have come out on top since then.
That's not how life works.
Honestly, it's all good. I really don't give two shits. I know they'll continue to talk shit about me forever. For the few months that we were doing shit together, it all worked out fine. They've gotten what they wanted out of it, right? They've now done a million specials on me. They had guests. They made tons of money as a result. I got what I wanted out of it. I made a ton of money. I'm actually doing much better now than I was before I ever worked with them.
What about Cat?
Just take a look at my setup and everything, right?
What about Cat?
All a means to an end, and I think both sides.
What's the end? Money?
Since then, so honestly.
And this is the dude who go out of his way every other day to say he's not a villain because he don't step on people to get ahead. But now he's saying he stepped on these dudes to get ahead, but they also got ahead. So he's not even a bad person, I guess, because they were bad as well, and everybody won in the end. Yeah, right. Yeah, DSP still making 100 gift subs a night from It's a Me Ken, right? Uh-huh. He's still getting 50 gift subs a day on Kick, right? Right. Uh-huh. He came out ahead, guys. Just like Kino Casino. They all both came out ahead equally.
It's all good. I really
That's
don't give
kind of
two shits.
cringe.
I know they'll
To
continue
cope
to
like
talk shit about
that
me
is
forever.
really
As you know,
ridiculous.
I don't really give a shit. I have a million other people who talk shit about me every day. They
Yeah,
sort
but
of keep
those
me the
dudes
worst
were in your
one, so I don't
DMs.
really care.
This is literally
And to
different.
me, it's all water under the bridge.
That's not the
all
same.
right?
The Kino Casino making fun of
However,
him is not the same as me
when there
making fun of him now.
was the falling
It
out,
was before they were
okay,
know
and
each other.
basically it all came to an
Come
end.
on, why
I
he
didn't
act
know
like he
what
don't
was gonna
understand logic?
happen with these people now
Get
who are
out.
on my Kick chat.
He's still
every
talking about
day.
this.
Some of the moderators. Now.
Okay, now he's talking about dark side dabbing for real. For some reason, he had to give his weird spin on the Kino Casino story to tell dark side dabbing if he's still a troll. He couldn't say yes or no. He's still answering, is dark side dabbing a troll? That was the question, if you didn't remember.
Now, okay. And
This is
basically
worse
it all
than the
came to an
Ask the
end.
King, man.
I didn't know what was going to happen with these
This
people
is super
now
bad.
who are on my
Like Lil
Kick chat
Boosie.
every day. Some of the moderators now who are actually big time fans of the casino. Like, for example, I know for a fact Darkside Dabbing, it's not his real name. All right.
Huh?
He's a fan of the casino.
What's
He ended
real
up
name
watching me and
mean?
wanting to moderate for me because he wanted to kind of help out with all of that. Okay. Now,
Him bringing up the real name thing is super cringe coming from him because he tell people to not use the same name that they have on the internet at large in his chat. And then when they do it, he call them out like it's sus. So you want them to be sus for their own privacy. And then when they're the same level of sus you want, you say, bro, you fucking sus, dude. That ain't your name.
what ended up happening?
What a fucking asshole.
Initially, when there
I
was
know
the
that's
falling
not
out,
your
what was it, a
name.
little over
Your
2
name
months ago,
isn't Dark
something like
Side
that.
Phil.
The casino did like
You know what
a
he wants
whole
to call him, though. He
2
loves
weeks
his
of
dumb little
content
name.
based around me on and off. They had guests on and everything.
He already
And
said
basically
that.
what happened was there was a few nights where things got really out of hand.
Oh, God.
Viewers from there would come over.
I didn't think about that. Think about it that way. This is him sneakily saying he knows his real name. Yeah, sadly, he probably do. DSP email everybody that give him a lot of money. And people, when they start giving him a lot of money, they end up being a new guy to email him. I don't know how it initiates, but I guess it just keep happening with everybody.
Here to the chat and go crazy, and the chat would be all negativity and stuff like that.
He's got so many
So
emails
I
with all of
I
his
knew
dance, dude. It's
that
gross.
was going to happen as a result.
Instead of doing what an actual successful streamer would do with his emails, his business email, talk to businesses. His business email is to talk to dents, and only after they gave him a certain amount of money, or if they're handicapped or something.
Initially, that first night, I remember it was a Friday night.
Got to
Here
get
I
in
am, I
somehow.
was trying to play fighting games. I was trying to play retro fighting games against really good players from my past. People who back in the day I'd played Street Fighter with in real life in arcades and tournaments. So it's really
He's still somehow explaining if dark side dabbing is a troll.
tough. I can't be moderating.
Holy shit.
All right. When
This
I'm
was so
actually
long ago this happened too. Of
playing
course
Street
it
Fighter,
was.
there's no
I
way.
remember this
So
stream.
this night, I don't know
This
if it
is
actually was Kino
ridiculous.
Casino or if it was just the viewers or whatever. A whole bunch of people came into the chat and just started trolling hard.
They started spamming rabbits. It happened in YouTube chat too. YouTube chat and Kick chat. It was a shit ton of rabbits and smoking frogs. That was exactly what it was. It wasn't really anything else actually. It was just a bunch of smoking frogs, that's what he call them, and rabbits.
Core troll. This wasn't like a
No.
couple people. This was like 50 to 100 people.
Yeah, but it was all rabbits.
Spamming the chat with toxic
Rabbits.
stuff.
Rabbits.
Okay. So
They
obviously,
were spamming
I can't
rabbits.
allow that to happen.
They were
We gotta try
spamming
to
rabbits.
moderate it, right?
He's acting
Now,
like they were
here's the
saying the
weird thing.
N-word. You better hold your elbow out. It was rabbits. It was rabbits.
I had
it was
moderators
spam,
that night.
but it was rabbits. It wasn't
100%.
toxic
I had
stuff.
moderators that night
It
sitting
was
in
rabbits.
chat, and then all of a sudden, as if on cue, when these raiders came in to make the chat toxic, all the moderators disappeared.
Also, again, he's leaving out the part that this happened on YouTube too. His YouTube chat was rolled too. What about the YouTube mods? Why didn't he demod them? Why did he only demod people on Kick? Because it was paranoia and because he thought it was the Kino Casino trying to backstab him in some other way. Why can't he just I don't know. Maybe it would be too hard for him to say that, but like, it's DSP. So I don't know. Maybe he should just say, I don't know, Dark Side Dabbing. I thought you were doing weird stuff in my chat to make it funnier or whatever. And now maybe you won't do it anymore. I don't know.
Where did
It's
they go?
pretty obvious what he thought.
Where are they? And then after like a half an hour of
He
it
thought Dark Side
happening, they
Dabbing
all
was
left.
backdooring him.
And then
And they
moderators
were.
returned.
They purposely didn't mod. It's pretty
And
obvious.
all of a sudden, they came back in, and the moderators disappeared again.
Okay.
I think you see the pattern here. This was a orchestrated
stalking
thing,
your
a
mods?
calculated thing, where the casino wanted to, or the fans of the casino. I can't 100% blame them because I
He's
don't know. I'm not
scared.
watching
He's
their
scared to
content. I'm
blame
doing my
anybody.
own stream, right? This
After
was all meant
demodding
purposefully
people.
to try to make my stream suffer that night. Let's troll Phil tonight. Let's make him pissed off
Also,
tonight when he's trying to.
also another part of the story that he leaving out. He turned off the kick chat too. He turned off the stream. Maybe he said that and I missed it, but he turned off the stream too that night.
Play fighting games. Let's distract him, and let's just fucking.
That part
stream,
also
right?
happened.
So Dark Side Dabbing, you were one of the moderators here that night. All right. So
man.
let me ask, since we're fishing, let me ask Dark Side
Yeah, you're
Dabbing a
fishing,
series of
alright.
questions.
This is
All
gonna be
right?
super
He's
weird.
here.
No way.
Question number 1 to Dark Side Dabbing: are you not a big fan of Kino Casino, who then started attending my streams and wanted to moderate as a result of that collaboration? Is that a fair statement to make? You're not just someone who just showed up randomly. You actually were a fan of them, and then you became a fan of me. Is that a correct statement?
What a positive gaming stream.
Let's see.
Oh boy.
You can tag me in the chat to answer, so I know that you're speaking to me.
This is pretty
And
cool.
I don't mean real fan. I mean that you were watching the content, you volunteered to moderate. It wasn't like you were just someone off
What's
the street
real
who
fan
ran into me
mean?
randomly online and said, "Oh, I like Phil." It's because of the casino collaboration. Correct? Is
Bro,
that a
what?
correct statement?
He's not gonna read everything he said, but let's see if you do.
He says, "I do."
He's drunk. He's drunk and he's making himself get confused at the game. Can't respect that. I'm gonna just read it
Wasn't like
ahead
you were
on my
just
own.
some.
So Dark Side Guy says, actually, no, I didn't know about Kino Casino. The word Kino still blocked in his chat. I didn't know about Kino Casino until you collabed with them. I came to your kick from your YouTube, but when you guys collabed, I did check out their content. Nodders. He posted the Nodders emote. So that's that.
Someone off the street who I did that. He didn't know about the casino until I collabed with them. I came to your kick from YouTube, but when you guys collabed, I did check out their content.
There you go.
Well, I didn't know that. I've been.
Yeah,
told
that's
otherwise.
why you asked.
All right, that's all I'm gonna say.
Nah, this is weird. He's trying to make this dude paranoid or something too. Listen to this.
Okay. Well, I didn't know that. I've been told otherwise.
By who? Darkside Dabbing's friend? Do you know people that know him in real life or what? Like, who told him that? Why he believe everything that people tell him? He's literally a locale. Who told you? Who told you another story? Bro, if I was Darkside Dabbing, I'd be so scared. Like, you think this dude's talking to your grandma or something, getting personal info on you. What the fuck you doing, bro?
He says that. He
What
didn't
the
know
fuck are you
casino
doing,
until
bro?
I collabed with them.
I thought you didn't stalk. I thought he didn't stalk his
Kick
viewers.
from YouTube, but when you guys collabed, I did check
I
out
don't
their
stalk
content.
my viewers, you guys.
Well, I didn't know that. I've been told otherwise. All right, that's all I'm gonna say. I've been told
This might be him calling his bluff too, or at least making this part up. But who knows?
otherwise.
It's kind of
okay?
weird.
So just so you
obviously.
know, the actions that I took that night were a direct result of evidence presented to me.
Yeah, this is really weird.
All I'm gonna say.
Really
I've
weird.
been told otherwise. Okay.
It can't get more
so
weird.
Just so you know, the actions that I took that night were a direct result of evidence presented to me. Not
No, if this was true, he would have been demodded him instead of demodding him that night on the spot. This is a bad. Nah, this is bad. How much of this is made
just
up?
me acting harshly.
Wait a
because I was
minute.
Angry.
Nah, you
because
crashing
people
out.
presented
He
to
was
me.
angry. He's
Not
literally
because
lying
me
right
acting
now.
harshly or because I was
Nah,
angry.
nah,
but because
nah.
people,
This is a whole
contacted me and
Memology
said,
video
hey, look,
about it.
this is going on, and here's, what's happening, and, this guy, it's not just you, it's others as well,
Say the name.
but that
Why can't he say the other people's name if he got evidence from people he believe? What?
basically,
Oh, come
basically
on.
what was shown to me is that most of the mods at that time that I had on the channel
This
were
sad.
casino fans, and now they were going to start acting badly against me because the casino collab had broken off, and it had broken off badly, right? And
Why
Because
would
of
he
that,
not
now
demod them
there's gonna
then
be,
instead
I'm
of
your mod,
until
and
his
then you
night
just sit
happen?
back and don't do nothing, right? Oh my, I'm not here. What are you talking about? You know, kind of like leaning back in the lawn chair and saying I'm not going to take any action when there's a
Bro,
fight
it's an
going on in the
internet
street
job.
or something like
It's
that.
an
right?
internet
By
job.
the way, I just got
They could have been on the toilet.
right
He's
for
being really,
introducing
really
greed.
unfair about
So
this.
that might be a really
This
good book
is
for a weapon, right?
super sus. This
I
is
think.
some shit that he would
Oh, no, I
do
got
at the end of the
okay.
week so he can have a day
So
off
anyway,
after.
what
He's
I
gonna
saw
really come back
happening
and
that
stream
night
tomorrow after doing
literally
this.
was dark side dabbing, and not just dark side dabbing, but a couple other moderators.
Who are
Were
they?
not moderating. They were in the chat. You could see them.
Why
there,
is only one being
but then
named?
they would sit back and do nothing.
If everybody
with all
did
these
something
trolls. I
wrong.
mean, we're not talking it was easily missable.
This is
We're talking
so-
50 to 100 assholes were coming into the chat spamming. Okay. So that day, a bunch of people got demodded or banned. I had to look
Let's see what Darkside Dabin said. I was modding for you. I was watching the Kino content at the same time. The word Kino still blocked out. But that is true. But I don't feel I ever went out of my way to deliberately hurt you on behalf of trolling for Kino. That doesn't do much for me. That's a really good excuse, and I feel like DSP will believe it because it sounds like something he would say. That word deliberately really stick out. I wasn't deliberately trying to hurt you. I just happened to hurt you with the actions that I was naturally taking. Of course, Darkside Dabbin is a fucking shithead piece of shit. 273 or some other number, the same way DSP is his own thing. So I hope it worked. I hope whatever he's trying to do works on him.
it was easily
I really
missable.
do.
We're talking 50
I
to
really
100
do.
assholes were
I
coming
love
into
it
the
when
chat
people
spamming.
apologize to DSP because
So,
they kind of
that day, a
don't
bunch
and
of
they
people got
kind of do
demodded
the
or
same way
banned.
he kind of don't.
I had to look for a couple
People
new
treat him the
mods, which I
same
did
way
get
he
in
treat
there,
them, and it always worked when they do
essentially,
it.
That's what happened that night. Okay?
Ah, yes, I wasn't
So
deliberately
Darkside
trying to
Dabbing
ruin your
responds. He
business.
said, while I was modding for you, I was watching blank content. I don't know what that means because block.
Kino. Maybe you should know what words you have censored in your chat, Darkside Phil. He also straight up lied and said that he don't have Kino blocked in his chat. This was weeks ago, and it's still blocked.
That is true. I don't
Anyway.
feel I ever went out of my way to deliberately hurt you on behalf of trolling for Kino. That doesn't do much for me. Well, I'm not
Now
saying
what?
you trolled me. That's not what
Ah!
I'm saying you were a moderator for me.
So now the charges getting changed because of what he said in trial. The charges getting changed on the fly. I never deliberately did this thing. Well, I didn't say you did that. Sorry, I never said that you even did that.
And you actively chose not to mod
Yes.
when you knew that
I think he
moderation
winning.
action
Darkside
needed to take
Dabbin
place.
winning.
That's an act of protest, is what it is. You're basically.
Oh my!
You were,
This is super
well,
awkward. Oh,
I'm not
dude,
saying
this
you
is a
trolled. That's
this is
not
a
what I'm saying.
legendary
I'm
rant.
saying-
Legendary pre-stream segment plus this segment. These are gonna be in the fucking history books.
You know, that doesn't do much for me. Well, I'm not saying you trolled me. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you were a moderator for me and you actively chose not to mod when you knew that moderation action needed to take place. That's an act of protest, is what it is. You're basically, when you knew that moderation action needed to take place, that's an act of protest, is what it is. You're basically saying, oh, well, fuck Phil, because he screwed the casino or he treated them badly, so I'm gonna fuck him over by not moderating now. Okay? So
Yep.
I hope you understand that's the perspective I had.
Wow.
That's the evidence that was presented to me, because I'm going to tell you right now, conversations were shown of certain people, including my moderation staff, that were talking about this and everything. So I know all about it. All right? I know all about it. You pretend as much as you want. I know all about it. Okay? So we all put up fronts and put on masks and lie publicly. I know the real story about what really happened now.
This is super
Okay.
toxic.
Fair enough? All right, now.
Oh. So maybe he banned him in the end and call him a loser or something. Like he
Do I
can't not
actually
ban
think
him,
that
right?
Dark side dabbing
I
is
think
a
this is
troll?
him
No,
just
I don't.
actually trying
Not
to
at
step
all.
on this
I think
dude.
that dark side dabbing
This
is
is
a
him
fan
getting
of
off.
Kino Casino.
He's getting off to
who
this now, 100%.
does like to laugh at me, but at the same time doesn't harbor any ill will towards me. I don't think that dark side dabbing wants to see my business fail. I don't think that dark side dabbing wants my family to be hurt. You know what I mean? Now, if I do something stupid, he wants to laugh at me and make fun of me just like everybody else, okay? And here's the truth. I don't mind that at all. I put myself on the internet publicly every single day. That's my choice, okay? So if people watch me and publicly make fun of me or whatever, that's because I put myself on the internet to be a subject of ridicule, right? That's all well and good, okay? But the truth is that there are people who actively are out there right now who are seeking to harm me, my business, my family, my reputation, all of that stuff, okay? So for me, I can't have
Don't take outside sources to hurt his reputation. Anyway, Canadian Kirk, Captain Kirk in his chat, YouTube chat, Kirk, he says, what do these trolls say to get modded? They have it down to a formula and Phil falls for it every time. Wow. Thank you, Kirk. I bet Kirk no. Wait a minute. I think Kirk should have been a mod. This dude, man. And now Dunce fell to a mod. That dude's totally not gonna let DSP down one day. I mean, he might not, but everybody let DSP down eventually. Everybody. Because he's a pig roach. If you outlast everybody, everybody lets you down.
People who are like towing the line of, oh, if I feel like moderating tonight and helping, I will, but I'm in a bad mood now because Phil, said something or did something, so I'm not going to. So I can't have mods like that. You understand? There's people who modded for me who I trusted and kind of betrayed that trust, and I can't have them mod again. So with a guy like Darkside dabbing, I don't mind him being in chat. He's welcome here. I'm also aware that a lot of the times he's referencing detractor memes. Why? Because I know he watches detractor content and I know he watches the casino. I don't care. I don't give a shit. I really don't. Watch what you want. As long as you don't take that toxicity into my content, then I don't give a shit. Okay? I just hope that that air is clear. I am not here. I'm a creator. I'm a streamer. I'm not here to police you in your life. If you like the casino, if you like my detractors, whatever, go watch them. I don't give a shit. Just don't bring that to my streams. You know what I'm saying? Don't bring that baggage. Bane of Arthropods 4 book, okay? So as long as you don't, you're welcome here. And I'm aware there's a lot of people that they sit here, they reference the detractor memes and they do all that stuff. Whatever. As long as you're not inundating the chat, if you're making it, as long as you're being a part of the fun and you're not making it so that people who don't want to participate in that now don't feel welcome, or like it's a good old boys club where only people who make fun of Phil are welcome here. You know what I'm saying? That's not allowed. I want everyone to come here and feel like they can hang out and chill with me and have a good time with my content. That's the purpose. Like right now, in our real world, we've got some serious crap going on. We've got stuff across the globe that's breaking out, protests and military actions. People that come to the DSP gaming stream, they want to unwind and not to be stressed out. And if they're coming here to unwind and stress out, and the entire chat is a bunch of people just talking shit about me, they can't do that. They're like, oh man, now I'm...
So why is DSP allowed to unwind on stream? Why is he allowed to be stressed out? And why is he allowed to do what he calls bitching? Go pig, go bitching. And you'll probably see him calling other people out on bitching for like 1,000 times. But like 5 of those 1,000 times, at the end of a pre-stream, DSP might say, thank you for letting me bitch. Thank you for letting me bitch on my pre-stream. I know that was a little bit of bitching. How was that okay? I'm here to relax and chill, and then this dude's actually begging for fucking money for food and saying he don't have food in his refrigerator. What? That's escaping reality? Hearing a guy beg for money for food is escaping reality. Is it? I don't know. I could drive around a block and look outside my window long enough and find that.
I don't feel well. That's not allowed. I want everyone to come here and feel like they can hang out and chill with me and have
Go
a good
look
time with
for
my
people
content.
begging for
That's the
food.
purpose. Like right
Holy
now,
shit,
in
dude.
our real world, we've
What
got
a
some
cool
serious
stream
crap
tonight.
going on. We've got stuff across the globe that's breaking out, protests and military actions. People that come to the DSP gaming stream, they want to unwind and not to be
Military
stressed out.
actions
And if they're
normally
coming here
never
to
happen,
unwind
I
and
know.
stress out, and the entire chat is a bunch of people just talking shit about me. They can't
Military
do
action.
that.
Very
They're like,
rare
oh, man,
event.
now I'm stressed out again.
You know what he's
equally
talking
stressed out. I
about,
just
but
wanted
he
to
acting
hang out
like,
with Phil.
you know,
And
what
now
the
we can't
fuck?
even have a good time because of that.
Riots and military
understand?
action. Very,
So,
very rare
I don't
thing.
care what you watch. I don't care who you like. Just please don't bring it to my content. You understand? That's it. So, and that's the thing. Like, a lot of people think, oh, Phil.
What if it's a
categorizes
game?
everyone into the troll category. No, I don't.
What if I watch other streamers play games and I figure out a game that I want to see Darkside Phil play because I saw like a Linity play it? Of course, that's different and he wants that, but the same logic could be used. Just don't even bother this dude. Don't bother him.
No. Trolls. In my opinion, there's two kinds of trolls.
Don't bother him.
So,
Oh, this is
and
gonna
that's the
get
thing,
weird.
like,
This is gonna
a
get
lot of people
weird.
think, oh,
Let me
Phil-
guess. It's the people that make fun of him and the people that he called drug dealers. Oh no. My bad. It's the people that make fun of him probably, and the people that want to ruin his life. It's gonna be one of those.
Categorizes everyone into the troll category.
You mean the detractor category? Look up those interviews when people like Tolomeo was asking, do you think I'm a detractor? And then he acted super fucking weird, even though he know goddamn well he back in the day he would have said that he do. And he knows it's a valid question for people like that to have. But now he's, you know, he gotta change the narrative now. So maybe 20 years from now, detractor can mean somebody that want him to die. And then troll can mean somebody that like him and give him $5 every 3 days. And then hater can be somebody that make fun of him but don't want him to die.
No, I don't. No. Trolls,
come up with some new
in my opinion,
categories.
there's two kinds of trolls, real trolls. Number one, trolls are people who are malicious and want to hurt you just because they can. Okay? Not because it actively has like, oh, this
Okay,
is
what's the other
campaign
kind?
to make someone get better or change their content or you know,
What's
be
the
a
other
better
kind,
person.
man?
It's,
What's the
I
other
just
kind?
want to elicit pain in someone.
Yeah, what's the
and
other
get away
kind?
with it. That's a troll.
What's the other
Okay?
kind?
Someone who just watches my stuff and makes fun. That's not even trolling in my
He
opinion.
said it's two kinds.
I don't even think that. Okay.
He said it's two kinds of trolls. And he used to equate me to a drug dealer because I restream him. So what happened? Don't he owe me an apology? He owe me more than one. Piece of shit. One day you're gonna get on his fucking knees.
That's a troll. Okay? Someone who just watches my stuff and makes fun. That's not even trolling in my opinion. I don't even think that. Okay?
I don't even think
the
that.
other kind of trolls are professional.
Oh my god. No way. Professional
What?
trolls. This is about to get really weird.
How is this possible?
No, fuck this segment. I can skip
Oh, the
ahead.
rain ran.
I can
This
skip
is what
ahead. I can
happened.
skip
This is what
ahead.
got.
I can skip ahead.
Okay.
He thinking
All
of
right,
it
that
right
are
now, I
out there.
feel. Okay. He back.
The other kind of trolls, all right, that are out there are actually the professional trolls. What do I mean by that?
Duty.
These are people who literally are trying to make a living, and in some cases do, by writing on my
You know how
coattails
much money
in a very
everybody
toxic
make.
way. They don't care what they say and do to get over. They don't care that they're outright lying and maliciously twisting things for drama purposes. It gets them clickbait views. So they don't give a shit. They'll say things like, Phil said that the CEO of a company should be thrown into the street and shot.
Yeah, this is the segment about.
When literally I never said
Duty.
that.
Unfortunate.
Not once did those words come out of my mouth.
Everybody
but
know
they'll
what he
actually
said.
say
I don't
in
remember
a
what he said
video,
though, so I'm lying.
Publish it on YouTube and act like that's okay. It's not. That's
Man,
actual slander,
dude.
defamation, whatever you want to consider it. That
DSP ate pizza from a food place today and said that either they lie about what they put on their food or they don't put enough. Multiple times he say that these places all deceive their customers. He's the 220 guy. He say that everybody's scamming and deceiving their customers, whether it be From Software or Papa John's. But if some dude say that he says something on YouTube, that's slander or defamation, whatever you want to call it. This dude had real life interviews with people on Discord. I say real life at first, right? But he had interviews with people. He talked to real people. They weren't dudes in chat. And they explained to him, I don't remember who it even was, but somebody he did an interview with, they explained to him to his face what's the defamation and what's the slander and the difference. And he's sitting here saying either one, I don't know the difference.
I
Can he
take
learn?
legal action against that person.
He
Publish
could
it
take legal action if he figured out what fucking word was what.
on YouTube. And
Maybe
act
he
like
should
that's
figure
okay.
out the right
It's
word
not.
first.
That's actual slander, defamation,
damn.
whatever you want to consider it. That I can take legal action against that person, sue them.
That pizza place could take legal action against him if they wanted to be extra. But just like how DSP have 100,000 people hate on him every day, every pizza place got 100,000 dudes hating on them every day and sending them tweets and uploading videos and complaining on Facebook. And what if they sued everybody that might have lied about them?
Win,
I don't
have
know.
their
I'm
channel
just kinda
taken
fucking
down
around,
and
but
take
I
all of
feel
the
like this is
profits away
somewhat
from them
valid
that they
point.
made on their channel.
Well, how this do
Just on
that?
that one video is enough. Okay? But you guys know
Professional.
me. I'm not someone
guys know
who's
me, I
gonna
don't
be
care.
taking
And
legal
I don't have a
action
lot of
against
money.
Anyone. I'm just a normal guy who plays games and has fun. All right, that's what it's
So
all
now
about.
what? Is that it?
So I let it slide, and then people think that, you know, because I'm a nice guy, because I don't take that action, because I don't want to cause a frivolous.
Imagine thinking it's being nice to not sue people. What? Because I am not suing people, I am a nice person. Come on, man. It's ridiculous. Does he think he's nice because he don't call the police on people when he see him doing weird stuff when they go out in public? Probably. But who thinks that way? The weird guy on the internet. You're looking at him. It's him.
Endless loop of
I'm a
suing
nice
and
guy.
nonsense. Okay, that's going to be painful for everyone associated with YouTube in general.
No,
'Cause I
not
don't want
really.
to do that.
No, not really. This is him acting like he's such a nice guy that he care about the employees of YouTube. The dude who got a decade hating on the employees of YouTube is acting like he care about the what? Mental health of YouTube employees? Isn't it their job to do whatever you're talking about?
Take that action.
Huh?
Because I don't want to
That's
cause
super
a frivolous,
confusing.
endless loop of suing and nonsense. Okay, that's going to be painful for everyone associated with YouTube in general.
Does he mean like streamers and video makers? Does he think if he was to sue Duty, if he was to sue me, I'm going to replace Duty with me now? Do you think if he was to sue me, that Angry Joe would be affected negatively? You think he that important? I think it's either that or he want me to think he care about the mental health of like YouTube employees.
Because I don't want to do that.
I don't think it's that.
All of a sudden,
it
it's
can't be
open
that.
season on Phil. So now we can say and do whatever we want. We can literally
Yeah, I'm
lie,
doing
we take
whatever I
everything
want.
out of context. Here, let's take the one moment from Doom where Phil wasn't playing it like
Hey,
Doom.
he's still
'cause you're
mad
not
about that.
supposed to, because it's a barrel, a room full of explosive barrels, and say that's how he played the whole game and he sucks at Doom.
They didn't say
let's
that.
take this out of context. Let's do that.
Dude, the ironic part is he's literally taking this dude out of context. The dude didn't even say he was bad at the game. The original tweet said if you play Doom like this, uninstall. And it could mean that you're so good you should uninstall. It could mean that if you don't want to die by blowing up in a room of barrels, you should uninstall. But instead, he's taking him out of context. Well, if you play Doom like this, you're bad and you don't deserve success or some stupid shit he complaining about. But he's wrong.
Take everything out of context. Here,
I hate when people take me out of context. I'm going to take everybody else out of
We
context.
take everything out of context. Here, let's take the one moment from Doom where Phil wasn't playing it like Doom because you're not supposed to, because it's a barrel, a room full of explosive barrels, and say that's how he played the whole game and he sucks at Doom. Oh, let's take this out of context. Let's do that.
DSP,
And these people have
you did it right now. You're
made a
doing
ridiculous amount of money on my back, lying about me and saying.
What about you and all of the games you
but
hate
also,
on?
they've gotten tons of internet clout, popularity.
He's complaining about other people getting clout and popularity now. He's that far down, man. He's that far down. And like I always say, if he really cared about the morality of this shit, why he always bring up money? Just complain about how it's bad and wrong and people shouldn't do it. Now he's complaining about clout. Clout. And this isn't even new, because back when the SOK was around, he used to say, oh, well, they don't make any money on their content, sure, but they make like friendships and they hang out with each other. That's a real thing he complained about. This dude complained about people being friends online, bro, as a benefit of making fun of him. Why can't he make a friend online? Because he play games all day. You know, you can do that too. Why can't he do that? Don't he married to one that play games all day and she don't even want to hang out with him.
Likes, clicks.
Cat don't even want to hang out with
all
him.
their amount of money on my
That's demonic.
And these people have not only made a ridiculous
I can't believe he
amount of money
complaining
on
about
my
clout.
back,
That's
lying
insane.
about me and saying these awful things, but also they've gotten tons of internet clout, popularity, likes, clicks, retweets on all their content.
This is like,
it's completely illegal, 100%, and it could be ended in a moment's popularity, likes, clicks.
And then right after he says it's completely illegal. So now he care about the legality. I mean, if you care about the legality, care about it, dude. But you're bringing up people getting likes and clicks and stuff. So now you're some dude complaining about clout and likes and clicks and money. You really care about the legality of it? Or you care about not getting what you feel like you should be getting? He want to eat even more food every day. He want to eat even more fast food. He want to play even more champions. He's upset that he only doing one DSP transit every Tuesday. He probably want to do one on Tuesday and Friday. He want to make more money. This is him wanting more. And he want more. He want more and he want it all. He's not greedy, but every time he ever complain about people, he bring up money first.
Retweets on all their content. Okay? It's completely illegal. 100%. And
what
it could
part?
Be ended
The
in a
clout
moment's
part?
notice, but I'm not that kind of guy. I'm not a frivolous lawsuit guy.
Yeah,
I
you don't have
the
anything.
time and money to really be dealing with that.
It's kind of stupid to say that you don't have money to sue people. I mean, it's the 1,000th time he's done it. He used to say this a decade ago. He used to say this, but it's kind of silly. I'm a nice guy. I'm not suing people because I'm a nice guy. I don't have money to do it. I'm not frivolously suing people. Like, are you not suing people because you're nice? Or are you not suing people because you don't have money? Or are you not suing people because you might not win? Which one, dude? Are you not suing people because it's too many people to sue? At one point, he used to say he not suing the trolls because they're all children.
Take a sip.
That's a take that he had frequently. He not greedy, by the way.
Take a sip.
He totally care about the morality of this, by the way. But he always bringing up suing people, and he always bringing up money. Oh yeah.
Okay, I just don't.
Oh,
I'd much
yeah.
rather sit here and make positive content for you guys. All right. So that's another kind of troll.
Really positive right now.
So either someone who outright wants to hurt someone just because they can get away with it and somehow they get some kind of feeling of confirmation of existence and positivity because they hurt someone and they got away with it.
That could be true for the professional troll too, the one that he just described. He even said that they get clout and internet attention or something. So now he's mixed all of them together, or is he giving a recap of the one he just explained?
Or someone who actually does it for personal financial gain.
Yeah, he explained the same thing that time. They hurt you because they can get away with it. Isn't that what the restreamers do? Because, I mean, if you're sitting on your stream saying that you can't sue anybody because you're worthless, then I don't know, maybe people that actually are scared of getting sued, they might keep making fun of you.
Consider my trolls, not
Oh, well.
someone who watches Casino or someone else making fun of me and like, I don't care about that.
Yeah, you
do
do.
it all day. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, you do.
You know,
What you mean, do it
literally
all
have not
day?
Seen a single piece of Kino Casino.
I don't care about the people that watch the thing I'm complaining about. I only complain about the thing that I'm complaining about. I mean, if you sued the trolls and the trolls went away, the people that you don't care about would be at least slightly upset for 30 minutes because now Darkside Phil is suing this dude that they watch make fun of him. He can't act like that's not a real life thing that could happen.
Or any detractor content
Get out of here.
in many, many months. I don't care. I don't
Many
I don't give a shit.
Oh, big
You
lie
know,
coming up.
I literally have not seen a single piece of Kino Casino or any detractor content in many, many months.
Really good Amber Lynn style lie. Really, really good Amber Lynn style lie right there.
I don't care. I don't pay any attention to it. It's only when you guys bring it up.
Oh, and then he
streams
blame his
that
audience.
I
He's
know
so gross.
anything about it whatsoever. It's the only time, literally.
Wow.
And even when people, hey Phil, did you hear about this? I don't.
Dude, he's so disgusting, man. Because every time this dude ever talk about anything that's unpleasant, it's the audience fault. When he don't have fun playing games, it's the viewer's fault. When he have to deal with trolling, it's the viewer's fault. Basically, he would be a happier person if he didn't have to interact with the same people that he say he love interacting with every day. Every day this dude say he love interacting with his audience. But every day he say stuff like, you guys literally yelled at me. Every day he say stuff like, I wouldn't have known about it if you guys didn't bother me about it. How all of these things true? He love interacting with you guys. But you come to a stream and you bring up stuff you don't care about, like the Kino Casino and Marvel Rivals. Fucking pieces of shit.
Who watches?
Are you really
Casino or
even
someone
his
else
friend?
making fun of me and like, I don't care about that. Do it all day. I don't give a shit. You know, I literally have not seen a single piece of Kino Casino or any detractor content in many,
Also,
many months.
Throughout this entire segment, he got $4 from the same dude who he already should have banned because he kept getting mad at him for giving him money. He gave him $2 and said, I'm saying this in the nicest way possible. This is a major cope. That was about, I feel like 30 minutes ago, but I paused a lot. So maybe 15 minutes ago in his stream. And then he gave him another 2 and said, I forgot. I thought I would remember both.
I don't care. I don't pay any attention to it.
Yeah,
It's only
that
when
dude
you
long
guys
gone.
bring it up on
That
my
was forever
streams
ago now.
that
I'm
I
not
know
going to rewind and look
anything
at
about
it.
it
It was too
whatsoever.
long
It's
ago.
the only time, literally. And even when people, hey Phil, did you hear about this? I don't care. I don't want to know about it. I got my own shit, my own life I'm dealing with.
No, you
I don't need to deal with
Your
their
own life
bullshit,
is
what they're
about
saying
this.
they're doing. I don't care.
Because look
Leave
at the
me
stream
alone.
right now.
All right? And it's working. If you haven't
Oh
noticed,
my
I don't
God,
want to know
weird
about it.
brag. What does it's working mean? How quick till he bring up money? How quick? How quick? I'm giving him 10 seconds after he say it's working for him to bring up money in some kind of way.
I got my own shit, my own life I'm
Let's
dealing
see
with.
what we got.
I don't need to deal with their bullshit, what they're saying or doing. I don't care. Leave me alone. All right? And it's working. If you haven't noticed, take a look. Here we are. It's June of 2025. The arc
Oh,
is long gone,
it's been about 4 seconds.
and I'm still doing good.
Oh,
I still got people coming, hanging out, engaging. I got people coming, supporting.
Okay, so 11 seconds before he said the word support, but you know what he was talking about 7 seconds in. Ah,
Is long gone. Look, here we are. It's June.
take a look.
All right. And it's working. If you haven't noticed, take a look. Here we are. It's June of 2025. The arc is long gone, and I'm still doing good. I still got people coming, hanging out, engaging. I got people coming, supporting. We're hitting goals. Things
Hitting
are good right now.
goals.
Better than before. Way better than ever. So
That's not true, but okay.
I'm good. So you don't have to worry. Dark Side Dabbing and others who like to watch me, ironic watchers or whatever, I don't care. However, if you do come in here and you LARP, and what I mean by that is you're coming in here acting like you actually want to watch, but you're waiting there in the wings just so you can just all of a sudden say something fucked up and
How do you act like you want to watch? By saying you're looking forward to the stream or something? Don't act like you want to watch.
disgusting and insulting. You're a LARPer. And LARPer, yeah, you're not going to be here long. If I notice it, you're going to be out of here.
Wow, they
There
definitely
in
can't
the
make
wings
another
just so
account
you
and do
can
the
just
same thing.
all of a sudden say something fucked up and disgusting and insulting. You're a LARPer. And LARPer, yeah, you're not going to be here long. If I notice it, you're going to be out of here. Okay? So just laying down the law here. All right? Cool.
Can the viewers lay down the law?
Dark Side Dabbing says, when I'm in the chat, I'm here for the chill vibes, whether ironically or not. You know, that's the thing. I get the feeling there are people who maybe don't necessarily not in love with me and the things that I've done, but they still have a good time on the streams. They want to be part of something that's funny and entertaining. You get something out of it. Why else would you be here? Right? I'm okay with that. I don't have to be your favorite streamer. Really, I don't have to be. I'm cool with us just chilling and having interactive nights that are, you know, a good time for every once in a while. Okay. All right. So now that that's all been said and done, we got a bunch of shout outs to do, and then we can figure out what we're doing next. Because I legit don't know. I think what we're going to do is probably build new pens for our creatures outside. Okay. Let's see here.
Wow.
So this Jason guy is continuously supporting me with super chats, and they're negative. So I'm just ignoring them, and I'm saying thanks. So thanks, Jason did a $5 super chat and a $2 super chat. Thanks, Jason. Really appreciate those. All righty then. That's 7, so that's up to 36. Thank you for that. Got a few small tips here. Hopefully they're legit and not a bunch of trolls, but we'll find out. Got a $5 super chat and a $2.
The thing is, why would anyone legitimately support DSP during that rant? What are they going to say? The only way you could legitimately support this rant is if you talk about something that's not happening or don't say anything at all. Say that you like heavy rain or actually don't say anything. Because if you talk about what's happening, well, how are you going to have a positive take? You just got to agree? Never mind. You have to agree. That's being positive. My bad. I was confusing myself. I was being stupid. I'm sorry. So yeah, hopefully somebody sent money and agreed with this. Go off, King.
Super chat. Thanks, Jason.
Thanks,
really appreciate
Jason.
those. All righty then. That's 7, so that's up to 36. Thank you for that. Got a few small tips here. Hopefully they're legit and not a bunch of trolls, but we'll find out. Someone tipped me $2, says, was the king snake thing not true? I have told you the truth about everything.
No, you didn't.
Nothing has changed. Everyone who can't handle the truth has tried to spin a new narrative because they can't handle the fact that I was the smartest person in the entire situation the entire fucking time.
Oh,
I got
God.
exactly what
It
I
got
wanted
worse.
out of it.
Huh.
I knew what was going to
Somehow
happen.
the
as a
rain got
result.
worse.
I
Thought
knew
it
it
was
wouldn't
over.
affect me negatively. I didn't give a shit. And I played it perfectly.
How did it not affect him negatively? He don't even upload videos to a whole YouTube channel because of it. Darziak, the dude who made the videos, Darziak made his thumbnails, and Darziak also did the editing for DSP Throwback. DSP have to make his own thumbnails, and he complain about it and say how much time it takes, so that is a definitive L that way. And the Throwback channel don't get videos anymore. And the people that gave him money, thinking that they would get content over there, they're getting scammed every month. And he never turned off memberships, and he never acknowledged that they don't get anything on that channel. So that's 2 ways he lost massively because of one guy leaving that specifically left when DSP announced that he was snaking a casino. It's like literally something that happened because of what he did. That is an L right there. Come on. And that's not even financial either, because everybody can be replaced if they only give them money, right? So I don't know, but yeah, good lie. I mean, not even a good lie. Good job trying to lie, and a better job coping.
Everyone who can't handle the truth has tried to.
He also, yeah, he banned Derek because of the Kino Casino. Did he want to get rid of Derek for real? And he needed somebody else to tell him? Because that already happened and he didn't listen to them. Brian told him about Derek, whatever that means, because I don't really know what that means. But Brian told him about Derek and he kind of didn't do anything about it. So I don't know. But then with some random dudes that he didn't like that much told him about Derek, he banned Derek because he wanted to make money off of the audience.
To spin a new narrative because they can't handle the fact that.
Because remember, somewhere within that little segment, P basically said, I don't know how he worded it, but he was like, yeah, Phil, our audience isn't going to be able to support if you keep that guy around, buddy. And he was talking about this guy. Or maybe we aren't going to be able to support if you keep him around, buddy. And that was the safety word. Support.
I was the smartest person in the entire.
Get him out.
The entire fucking time.
I'm sad for two reasons, but he's gone.
I knew what was going to happen in the situation the entire fucking time. I got exactly what I wanted out of it. I knew what was going to happen as a result. I knew it wouldn't affect me negatively. I didn't give a shit, and I played it perfectly. But you don't have to believe it. It's fine if you don't.
I bet it is.
It still doesn't change the fact that it happened and it was true.
He said this when he was lying about not playing mobile games. You don't have to believe me.
True. So go for it and believe whatever you want. Okay.
Hopefully he done reading though. Because, like, come on, man.
But you don't have to believe it. It's fine if you don't. It still doesn't change the fact that it happened and it was true. So go for it and believe whatever you want. Video. If a Cowboy fan, thank you for the $1 tip. Yes, I did see your video.
Not reading
and
it.
I kind of understand the situation.
Poor guy.
This way. Of course not. $2 is, hey, did any professional detractors give you a present for Father's Day? Of course not. I mean, God forbid. If I, think of it this way. If I don't make content, they don't eat.
Ooh, sassy, sassy, sassy. Why? Why he act like he make original content and he's not a bad Let's Player? Who, I mean, before Darziak left, he couldn't even make his own thumbnails. You know, come on. He can't even play the flute or anything.
If I don't...
And DSP literally begged for money to eat food. Straight up. And then sometimes he get desperate and say, I don't have anything to eat Tuesday.
Make content.
He's done that super recently.
But yeah,
I rewinded to look at his little face. Look at his little face during this part.
If I don't make content,
the sassiest man. Ooh.
No.
One more for this one.
No.
Whoa.
No, really.
I'm scared.
If I don't make content, they don't eat.
I am scared.
So I am
It's an Amberlin segment.
I'm their provider. I am literally the provider for every professional detractor out there.
Oh my God.
I'm the only reason that there's food on their table on any given day.
Wow.
If I ceased to
what
exist,
if Activision said this?
But
you know how mad he would be if Activision said this about everybody that play that game and make money? Dude, it would ruin the internet. He's having so much fun saying this. It's like a Nicki Minaj segment.
If I ceased to exist, so would they. But
I never heard this rant before from like Boogie or something. So yeah.
You should have got me a nice fucking sweater or something, you know. But
why would they give you a Rolex? You don't want to watch this.
Ungrateful little shits.
Yeah, he had to laugh at that one.
Okay.
He's like Nintendo now. Yeah. Nintendo, you think you own me? He think he owned the people that make fun of him.
I know. If a Cowboy fan is a case in point.
So he said that he was going to literally torture the trolls tonight. And now he basically is saying that he owns the trolls tonight. Now, hold on.
Here, they tipped another buck, and they said that's basically what was happening to me. Yeah, so if a Cowboy fan, I guess, had been watching someone else, who I guess at one point had made fun of me or was making fun of me.
Yeah.
And someone caught them over there and was like, oh, see, if a Cowboy fan is your detractor and blah, blah, blah. I'm not 5. I think I need to make this clear. I'm not a 5-year-old. I don't care about drama. I don't care about nonsense. I don't care about any of this. You can all be on each other's streams, arguing with each other, acting fools. I don't care. As long as you don't bring it to my stream, I don't give a shit. Okay? Cool. Mozzie did a $2 super chat and says, can I get a shout out? Yes, Mozzie.
Mozzie want to be a part of the clips that eventually get uploaded to this.
Thank you for the $2. If a Cowboy fan. I hope the stream goes well, King. Thank you, Princess Luna. She said these craft items that I
now it's got to be over with.
Okay. Random items go up here. And I still had more. I had more fish. I didn't.
Pretty sad.
Oh,
but at
Beaver's
least
brother.
At least he feels
they're
good.
definitely. I call them the LARPers. Those
Oh God, more,
are sorted out.
more, more.
Beaver's brother did a $2 super chat. He says, problem is fans on Kick hate seeing support. No. I will say this. They're definitely. I call them the LARPers. Those are the people who they act like they're viewers and fans. They're not. They literally
trolls?
sit here just to make fun of me, and they hope that I fail. And when I succeed, they can't stand it. Case in point, earlier today, I was playing a new game, Onimusha 2 Remastered. We hit 2 support goals.
Yeah, he said that's a miracle before it happened.
Ahead,
call it a miracle.
And we did DSP tries it.
Why he only call it a miracle when he wanted it to happen?
Cry.
Why he only calling it a miracle when he wanted it to happen and not after it happened? Because he don't appreciate it. If he appreciated this as much as he wished he did, as much as he liked to act like he did, he would have said it tonight. Guys, a miracle happened earlier. I got $300 of support. But no, he's bringing it up to be thankful, to hate on people that make fun of him. He's only being thankful because him being thankful right now is supposed to hurt the people that make fun of him, which is insane. That's insane. I'm extra thankful because I think it's going to make Tevin mad on his stream. Where's the next begging segment? He didn't even hit the goal tonight.
We hit 2 support goals, which basically leapfrogged us ahead, qualified, and we did DSP tries it. Those people were fucking crying.
How does he know already?
And seething. And,
How does he know already?
And coping.
How does he know already? He hit 2 goals like 4 hours ago, 5 hours ago.
And they were so upset that I
thought this dude had a real life and a family and was important and meaningful.
Got support on my first stream. They couldn't handle it. They started making fun of everyone who supported. They started making excuses for everything. It's like, no, don't you get it, dummies? If people didn't like me at all, they would not support me.
At all.
Get it? If I was the most hated person on the internet, I wouldn't get the levels of support that I get.
That's a really lame take.
People legit like me and see through the nonsense.
43.
So all of your
43-year-old getting upset and somehow simultaneously saying that people like him. He's married. Why can't he say he don't care if people like him? And just go all out and say, I don't care if people like me. I don't know. It's kind of, I don't know, man. People like me.
I get it.
And he got more shout outs after this. So that's
nonsense. Get it? So all of your hatred, all of your anger, your jealousy, your rage at me being successful, it's all a waste of your time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he wasted his time today complaining about the Kino Casino and complaining about professional trolls, whatever a professional troll was supposed to be, and saying that he's people's provider. Dude, he's not even his wife's fucking provider.
It just, none of it makes any sense that you would even do it, because I'm still here and I'm still successful in spite of you and all of your angst.
Because he paid a major bill.
Those people, I know, they don't support me, and they basically just take up space. What they don't, those people, I know, they don't support me, and they basically just take up space.
So, the dude who says it's not required to give him money, the dude who says it's not required to support, now he's saying that people that don't support basically take up space. Yeah, he gonna act like he didn't say this one day, but this is the stuff he say because he's trying to win. He's trying to win, even though I thought he already was winning and that he don't care about the trolls. But because he's trying to beat the trolls, he's saying that half of his audience, not even that, major part of his audience actually take up space because they don't give him anything, because they don't give him any money.
Your jealousy.
You're taking up space if you watch now.
It's all a waste of your time.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what I'm saying?
It just, none of it makes any sense that you would even do it, because I'm still here and I'm still successful in spite of you and all of your angst. So Those people, I know, they don't support me, and they basically just take up space. What they don't realize, don't tell them this. You ready for this?
Oh,
I got a
boy.
little
It's
secret.
gonna be weird. Turn the
I
volume
got a
up.
secret to tell everyone. All right, hold on. Hold on 1 second. This is going to look weird.
Look how bad he is at this.
Because the lighting is off.
Look how
All right,
bad he
but I got a
is.
secret.
Look how bad
Ready?
he is.
So what is the best kept secret of me and the trolls that are on my kick chat? Are you ready for this?
That you
Here's
make
the
money
best
off
kept
of them.
secret.
30 cents a day or something?
I get paid for them to be there because I'm in the Kick Partner program.
Yeah, they know that.
And I get paid
Because you say it a lot.
for every moron who sits in that chat and trolls me.
He forgot that he said this? You know he didn't. What a weird... Oh, man, dude, this is the weirdest stream ever. Oh. I don't know, dude. I'm gonna leave it on this frame for a little while. Oh, man, dude. Oh, man. Oh, man, dude. I guess because he hasn't bragged about being in the Kick Partner program for, what, 2 weeks? He think people forgot? What if he streamed tomorrow on Kick and have 40 views? You know he's gonna bring it up. Because he already bring up people giving him less subs. He's trying to brag about making $3, $4, $5. I could even say I go crazy. $100. He bragging about making $100 a month, but then every day he show up to stream and say, guys, Kick has been so slow. I'm down 140 subs from last week. Guys, Kick has been so slow. I'm down 200 subs from last month. That's why I rounded up a lot to $100, because you compare 140 subs to even $100. Well, big bang take a little bang, dude. But he not getting that much though. But come on, what's he bragging about here? This is the lamest brag ever. And can't any streamer do this brag? Because ads play everywhere except Kick. Think about it. He make money off the people on YouTube the same way because ads run automatically all day on YouTube and it sucks. People that are a part of his membership program, people that pay $4 a month on YouTube, they still get ads and they complain about it. And when they complain about it, he tell them to buy YouTube Premium, spend even more money. So this weird brag, I mean, technically you could do it to the people on YouTube.
Secret off? All right, but I got a secret. You ready?
What a
So
secret,
what
though.
is the best kept
This is the
secret
best brag ever.
of me
And then
troll-
him calling it a best kept secret is crazy because it's something that he straight up already talked about. It was whole pre-streams dedicated to it. He talked about this every day for at least a week and a half, 2 weeks, maybe more than that. So best kept secret? No.
trolls that are on my kick chat. Are you ready for this?
What a
Here's the
secret.
best kept secret. I get paid for them to be there because I'm in the Kick Partner program. And I get paid for every moron who sits in that chat and trolls me.
Wow. Let's make that a sticker. Hold on here. Okay. It's going to be a great Minecraft stream once the gameplay gets started.
Shh. Don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone.
Wow. What a champ. Ah. The only person laughing? Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay,
that
we got
dance.
more. Wow, we got so much going on tonight. We got all these shout outs to
Yeah,
do.
people
I'm
wanna
barely
be a part
playing
of the clip
Minecraft,
videos.
But okay. Hello Voltage did a $2 super chat and says, thanks for the money you correctly. It was during a Halloween marathon many years ago.
Oh my God. I think he's explaining a thing that he did that people didn't like.
Yet. So now we're at 53. Joggin Muse did a $10 super chat. That's actually now the biggest super chat of the night. Let's get that up on the leaderboard. And he said, Phil, would you ever consider doing a playthrough of Hollow Knight, Metroidvania Souls like it would be good?
Never mind. He played Hollow Knight and people thought it was boring because he's a bad streamer and he made the best games look bad. And he got a basketball court in his Minecraft
which I
house.
did game, but
Now he's done ranting.
I never went back and played Hollow Knight, even though. So, yeah, that's why I never went back and played Hollow Knight, even though originally some people wanted to.
He never did what people want. That's why he's
to
playing
see
Minecraft right now.
Hollow Knight. It didn't really work out. Like people just, it never happened. So if anyone ever wants,
You like that? You like that? some people wanted it. Some people wanted it and it didn't work out, meaning people wanted you to do something and you didn't do it. But the stuff he want seemed to work out a lot, or at least it happened a lot. Just look at his schedule of games he got going right now. You sound like a fucking dog, dude. Why can't he just say he didn't do it? Why can't he just say he didn't do it? Too hard? Too hard for the most transparent, honest gamer on the internet to say he didn't do something that he didn't do. Instead, it didn't work out.
To see Hollow Knight. To see
I gotta go back.
Wanted. Played Hollow Knight, even though originally some people wanted to see Hollow Knight. It didn't really work out. Like,
didn't really work out.
It never happened.
People it never happened. So now you got to ask for it again. People asked me to play Hollow Knight 30 years ago, and I didn't play it because I didn't want to, and because I told them constantly that they didn't like the genre of game that they were asking for. And because of that, now if you want to see me play Hollow Knight a decade after that, you got to ask again. You got to ask again. Sorry, guys.
Here's the problem.
You got to ask this bad Let's Player to hate on your favorite game. Sorry, you got to make him do it.
I feel the problem is Hollow Knight is a mix of Metroidvania and Dark Souls, right? It's actually a pretty challenging game. We all can agree there, right? Here's the problem with that. There's just too fucking many Soulsborns now. This is not 5 years.
I can't play Hollow Knight from 30 years ago because there's too many games like it in the modern era. Guess what, though? Hollow Knight's still one of the best ones. But thank you for obviously respecting what people want to see you play by basically saying that it's as good as every other game that's out there. That's kind of what that is. He's kind of just saying it's as good as everything else, so I don't need to play it anymore.
Years ago,
it's not even special.
There's literally a new Soulsborne game.
Suffer, Hollow Knight. Suffer.
All these companies are so unoriginal. They had no ideas for themselves, so they all copied. And now there's just so many that they're not fun anymore.
Hollow Knight wouldn't even be funny now.
I'm going to play the original and
DSP said that Hollow Knight sucked.
I'm going to play a Soulsborne. I'm going to play the original and best. I'm going to play something that's actually from...
This is a super fanboy segment.
But outside of that...
This is a crazy fanboy segment while he got a Lies of P playthrough going.
I don't want to play 5 million
Very strangely hypocritical.
Quite frankly,
oh well.
They just don't even do that well. There's a few...
And now we complain about money.
Lies of P did well.
Money segment.
But did you notice that now I'm playing the DLC, it's not doing so well?
Money.
The DLC is just not doing that well. We're
money.
having a tough time getting people to show up and actually hit goals.
Doing well don't even mean getting views anymore. Obviously, it stopped meaning that a long time ago. But yeah,
but did you
doing
well,
he don't even bring up the view count.
Not doing so well. I don't know if you noticed that.
Bring up the videos on YouTube.
Well. We're actually having
nothing do well when it comes to YouTube views anymore.
Tough time getting people to show up and actually hit goals.
Yeah, we got to hit goals.
I think people are just tired of Lies of P because it's another Soulsborne. Wow. So I think the situation is changing. Like if there's a real Soulsborne, like Elden Ring, that works. But all these other companies making them, you know what I mean?
He's talking about...
The way I see it, I'm not against trying Hollow Knight.
Oh, Hollow Knight.
I just don't think that it would work. I would probably get people for 1 or 2 streams.
You
and then
kind of called Hollow Knight trash, more or less.
And then they're not going to want it. So
big ups. He's acting like Hollow Knight isn't beloved by the gaming community. He's acting like Hollow Knight a brand new game that didn't get out there yet. Like, oh yeah, I'm going to play Hollow Knight and people are going to show up and call it boring. Yeah, I'm going to play Hollow Knight, but no one's going to like it because it's like every other game out there. Dude, it's Hollow Knight.
Trying Hollow Knight. I just don't think that it would work. I would probably get people for 1 or 2 streams, and then they would complain, oh, it's a Metroidvania, oh, it's a Soulsborne, and then they're not going to want it. So
you're playing Minecraft right now.
I'm down for that if anyone ever wants it.
Why would anyone want him to play it after he acted
I know
like
that
this?
Silk Song supposedly is coming out later this year, and that's the sequel. I don't know if there's going to be elements in Silk Song that you had to play the first to understand. I'm sure I could still learn it anyway.
Cloud
Chase. I'm sure I could still learn it anyway. Maybe that's a jumping in point because at least at that point, it's something new, as opposed to Hollow Knight's been out for many, many years. I don't know how many people would care.
Yeah, but why people still want you to play it? Maybe because they still like it.
Could be a different story.
Isn't it ironic? Hollow Knight been out for many years, so I don't know if people really want me to play it. He's playing Minecraft right now.
Many years. I don't know how many people would care about me playing that now. But maybe Silk Song could be a different story, right?
Maybe we could play Minecraft too. I don't know.
I'm not.
Maybe we can
against
explore
playing
Minecraft too
Hollow
when they come
Knight.
out.
I just didn't think it would ever work.
Wow.
So I'm chopping down these trees, but I'm gonna.
This
And
is
I'll
a
hear-
successful streamer. 20-minute segment why he can't play a game.
6, 7.
And why can't he just say that he don't want to play it? I'm pretty sure he don't want to play Hollow Knight more than everything else.
Are you guys still LARPing?
Oh, God.
Are you guys still? They're still LARPing. People are actually complaining.
No.
I'm not kidding you.
No.
People are complaining again
About
in the
you
kid
playing
chat.
the game,
What a
or-
big coinky dink, right? That I just honestly talked about stuff with the audience. I opened up, I vented a little. We talked honestly about stuff. They don't like that because they can't believe that anything that I say that's not like
What did they
toxic
complain
or stupid
about?
would ever be true. So the fact that
Are
I
they
just
hating
gave
on
an
this
honest
bad
answer
take?
and Dark Side Dabbing was happy with the answer.
Oh,
They don't. Oh no, they can't handle that. No, that. How can Phil have like a actually like well-tempered answer to anything? That's unacceptable.
So what are you responding
So what they'll
to,
do,
dude?
of course, they'll now go.
No.
Their idols, you know.
This is a YouTube video that he's recording right now, and his chat isn't a part of the video. He's arguing with stuff that's never gonna get read, and then saying it's wrong. That's really fun. Love that, and I'm glad that everybody else liked that. I'm just
Again,
pointing it out.
professional
I don't even have a
trolls, and they'll
problem
say,
with it.
Hey, did you hear that DSP answered Dark Side Dabbing tonight? And it was a big answer. What you should do is edit that.
No, hold on. Think about this. Let's really think about it.
They'll now go to their idols, you know, again, the professional trolls, and they'll say, hey, did you hear that DSP answered Dark Side Dabbing tonight? And it was a big answer. What you should do is edit that down.
The professional trolls already know, pimp. The professional trolls don't have to get people to tell them, what the fuck are you talking about? Is he fucking idiot?
And just make it sound like something that he didn't say. So
The professional trolls need the chat to tell them what happened? Maybe.
it looks like an asshole.
Yeah.
And then they'll go do that because that's what they do. And
What?
again, that's how they make a living, right?
Ah! They got an intern, maybe. I don't know. I guess I'm not.
How do I do?
Shit.
I don't remember how to do.
That's how you know I'm not the professional troll. I'm still an amateur, so I'm on the ground floor for all of this shit still. Yeah. I don't have lap dogs telling me what happened.
I'm just making wood now, so I can make the fence.
All right. So is he done now?
Here we go. That should be even though you did. Oh. I don't believe him. I mean the.
Oh boy, now what?
Dark Side Dabbing. I guess he thinks that I don't believe him. I mean the truth is no, I don't. Because he keeps saying no. Actually, I did. I wasn't part of that. I literally have seen evidence, but
Show it.
again, it's neither here nor there. I actually don't care.
Yeah, you do.
I'm not gonna mod him again. The only way I would remod Dark Side Dabbing is if he contributed a $1,000 contribution.
That's not funny. Somehow it all leads back to begging. It all leads back to begging. Only 1,000? Iron Chef gave him way more than that, and he said he didn't want to mod Iron Chef. So would you really mod him? If he really coughed up $1,000 right now, would he really mod him again? And also, fun fact, one of the messages I didn't read out loud, Dark Side Dabbing specifically said like 25 minutes ago in this archive that he didn't want to be mod again. Now, I know you might be thinking that's a way to manipulate him. Yes, it actually is. Specifically saying you don't want to be mod anymore is actually genuinely a part of the plan. Not the plan. It's a part of, hold on. I'm looking for the screenshot again. Flowchart. It's actually a part of the flowchart. Like actually when they say that, it's almost always them saying that to make him think it's not a big deal. So yeah, he did really say that, but he probably didn't mean it. And DSP acting like he didn't say that,
Right
so
now,
he can
if
get
he
a
drops-
quick
don't care.
quick joke off on him.
I'm not gonna mod him again.
By
the only
bringing
way
up
I
money.
would remod Dark Side Dabbing is if he
Pretty
contributed
cool.
a $1,000 contribution. Right now, if he
Right
drops $1,000 in gifted subs on the chat, I will moderate him. Right
many
now on the
subs?
stream. I'm kidding.
If
That's
you
a
do the
joke.
math,
That's not
it's
serious.
not a
So don't
joke.
take that seriously at all.
Do it right now.
All right. Because some people
Do it
will
right
say,
now.
did you see what Phil did tonight? No, I'm lying.
I
okay?
saw everything else he did. I don't need
Well,
anything
that's
more.
exactly. That is what he tried to do.
No way.
It's hilarious because everyone says ICS, right? And what does that stand for?
Oh,
Every single time you
my.
guys type ICS in the chat, I read it as Insane Clown Posse. I swear to God. And I never asked for.
I skip that. We don't care. Nobody care. We don't care.
What Iron Chef Sakai did is he. No, okay. That's right. That's fucking weirdo.
All right.
Anyway, yeah, that's exactly what Iron Chef Sakai did. Is he was a mod, then he went crazy, decided to hate me for literally no reason. Okay, then I demodded him because of it, banned him. He apologized profusely, said he wanted to come back, so I let him back, and then he started supporting in droves, which I never asked for. He just did it.
He knew you would,
and then
though.
He kept asking to be a mod again. I kept telling him no. Like, I literally kept telling him over and over no. It's like, dude, there's no way you can be.
This also didn't really happen. It was one really, really weird stream. Iron Chef was giving him money and asking to be mod in chat, and the whole YouTube chat was bothering DSP about it. Phil, check the chat. Phil, check the chat. It was legit like that. Iron Chef left, aka said they were leaving. About 10 minutes passed, and then DSP said, well, Iron Chef Sakai, I don't know if he's still here. If he's still here, I don't know, but I'm sure someone will send this to him. And it was like a 5-minute speech about how we can't make a mod. It was super weird because DSP obviously waited for the dude to leave to give a speech about how we wouldn't mod him. And that was only one time. Other times he would just straight up not even say anything. And he probably emailed them about it too, though, because he emailed everybody.
Be a mod again when you behave like that.
He emailed everybody.
That sets a precedent. And now people are going to say, dude, if you let that guy who acted like that on that stream a mod again, now how can we trust that moderation would ever be fair or anything on the stream? And the answer is you couldn't.
It's the audience fault. See that? It's the audience fault why I can't trust this dude again and make a mod again. Not my own judgment. The other people in the audience, they would be scared of me remodding this guy, even though the other people in the audience were saying that he should mod him. And then it was about being a mod in Kick Chat anyway. Not even YouTube chat, even though I brought up YouTube chat a little while ago. It was about being mod in Kick Chat. The place that don't have that much moderation. So what, is Iron Chef gonna ban people? I don't think he would have banned people because he wanted a bunch of weird internet friends. Of course he wouldn't have banned anybody.
I'd allow
unless they hated on him. But yeah, ban everybody that hate on you and then you would have been good.
That actually legit would have been a really bad thing.
That would have been the 9th rule. Don't make fun of Iron Chef Sakai. Which it kind of was the 9th rule for a little while. Just like how you're not supposed to bring up Pandely Age.
So I don't know where he got in his mind that he ever thought he was going to be a mod again, because I never told him that at all. That was all him and his weird deluded daydreams that he was going to
maybe you shouldn't talk like this about these people.
Like, no.
Just because it's not that nice, I don't know.
He was trying to buy his way into a mod.
Somebody talk like this about him, you get mad. Why? Don't he put himself on the internet? Iron Chef Sakai don't put himself on the internet to be called deluded by some random dude.
Charles DeWise asked, do I think that
asshole.
big AAA game development cycles will go away in favor of
smaller cycles? Ooh, shut the fuck up. You're talking about video games? You don't know where you're at, bub.
He's like,
you're an idiot. I bet he's talking about drama again.
Departmental approval process.
No, he's complaining about Starfield. He might be done talking about trolls now.
Can't even hit it.
Yeah.
It is not all trolls watching me on Kick.
He called them all trolls earlier. He called them all LARPers.
And then I have like a
It is not all LARPers on Kick.
Why do I stream on Kick if I know there's a bunch of trolls? Number one, it's not all trolls on Kick. I want to make that abundantly clear. It is not all trolls watching me on Kick.
Hold on.
Why do I stream on Kick if I know there's a bunch of trolls? Number one, it's not all trolls on Kick.
Yeah, the message said bunch, not all. He even read it. He read the message. Why stream on Kick if it's a bunch of trolls? DSP immediately says it's not all trolls. Of course it's not all trolls. If it was not all, I mean, it might be, but people give them money on Kick and that mean they're not a troll until they stop giving them money. But you read the word correctly and then immediately he translates it. That's disgusting. He's so bad. He's actually so bad. Come on. The dude who cry about people taking him out of context. Right here. Random guy taking him out of context. Twisting his words and making him say something else. Straight up. On the fly. On the fly.
Why do I stream on Kick if I know there's a bunch of trolls? Number one, it's not all trolls on Kick. I want to make that abundantly clear.
Not all.
It is not all trolls
not all. On Kick. But it's a bunch.
There are people who genuinely started watching me
when
I
was
with the casino and actually grew to like my content, and they've stuck around, and I appreciate that. There's also some people who just opted to start watching there instead of YouTube for various different reasons. Maybe they like the chat system more or whatever. And now, like I said, on Kick, now that I'm part of the Kick Partner Program, All right, simply getting views on a stream, I get paid some. Now, it's not a lot. I get paid very little for it, but I do make something per program. All right, simply getting views on a stream, I get paid some. Now, it's not a lot.
You notice what this is? I'm gonna point it out if you don't. This is the flex wearing off. He's not flexing on trolls right now. So we getting the opposite of him laughing maniacally into the camera, acting like he make $1,000 an hour. Now he's saying it's not a lot. Why is he saying it's not a lot? Because he know he got a bag later. Because he know he got to keep the dents in line and not let him think that he's making too much money that he might not deserve. I don't know. Because he think they're going to withhold. So not even an hour ago, not even 30 minutes ago, he zoomed in and laughs. Oh, they don't know. I make money off of them. Rah, 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 rah. And then 20 minutes later, I don't make a lot of money on it. I don't. Trust me, I don't. Where's the laugh? Why aren't you laughing now, Phil? Huh? I thought he was everybody's daddy. Huh? I thought he was supposed to get something for Father's Day. What happened? Now he don't make a lot of money.
Daddy, by the way, this guy's not my daddy.
Oh, man.
Demore or whatever. And now, like I said, on Kick, now that I'm part of the Kick Partner Program, all right, simply getting views on a stream, I get paid some. Now, it's not a lot. I get paid very little for it.
Very
but I
little.
do make something for every view.
Very little.
It's kind of neat. And it's ad-free. It's an ad-free watching experience where you're still contributing to me and my business and my content, but you don't have to watch a bunch of shitty ads, right? So, you know, that's why. And listen, I know there's a bunch of LARPers over there. I'm not dumb, but at the same time, it's literally no added work for me. It's very easy to do. I set up the code stream. I just run it every day. It's really no added work. It is a little bit annoying that it does eat up a bunch of CPU, or I should say GPU use.
What the hell is this?
Co-stream on Kick at a different
Now he's complaining about it.
Because I do. On Kick, you can only stream at 1080p. On YouTube,
Now he's complaining about it.
4K.
Why is he
If I
complaining
could stream the
about
same
it?
quality on both services, I'd have more memory freed up, and I could do more with that. Like, no lie, if Kick allowed me to stream at like 4K, I could maybe co-stream at 4K to YouTube and Kick. But they don't do that. They only allow 1080p. So
This don't sound like
I
you're
am
winning
more
now.
limited with what I can do on Kick.
So this
And,
is
you
good.
know, it's a little annoying in that regard,
Okay.
but it's not the end of the world. It's just,
All right.
you know, I get good money on there. I'm not gonna lie. I
Good
make
money
streaming
now.
on Kick.
No, he don't make good money streaming on Kick. He make good money off the subs that people gift and resub with on Kick. He just told us that he actually don't make a lot of money actually off of Kick. But the most thankful streamer in the world, of course, doesn't see it that way. He sees it as him making money off of Kick and not making money off of the people that watch him on Kick.
I am more limited,
Obviously. That's
with what I
cool.
can do on
I see
Kick.
no problem with it. I'm
And,
just pointing it out.
You know, it's a little annoying in that regard, but it's not the end of the
This
world.
dude's
It's just,
awful.
you know,
He's so cool.
I get good money on there. I'm not gonna lie.
On
I
there.
make good money streaming on Kick.
No, you
If
don't.
it was all this work and just a bunch of trolling and all
He begging for
negativity
gift
and
subs,
nothing
dude.
was ever
Remember,
working
he's
out
he's
for it,
down
then I wouldn't do
130
it.
subs from
Quite
last
frankly, I
month.
wouldn't do it, but it's me and nothing streaming on Kick.
Oh,
If it
he shouldn't say this because at one point he straight up would say that he's not gonna leave Kick. Remember the I'm not gonna leave Kick anytime soon rants? And now he's saying if I didn't make money on Kick, I would leave Kick.
was all this work
Come
and just a bunch
on.
of trolling and all negativity and nothing was ever working out for it, then I wouldn't do
Working
it.
out.
Quite frankly, I wouldn't do it, but it's fine. Like,
So if no one gifted subs on Kick, he wouldn't stream
Okay.
on Kick. Yeah, we already knew that.
it's fine. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, we all know that.
What am I
Does-
doing?
does it for the love of the
I am
game.
harvesting
So
more trees 'cause I
passionate.
want to make more of these unique trees on the side.
Okay, good Minecraft
Sure.
gameplay.
And I forgot to fill my thermos.
Nah, he want to leave.
Some more shout outs. Let's keep that YouTube. Or
Begging for
subs on
money,
Kick.
too.
Can we get another tip or maybe some? We have no memberships on YouTube. Could we get some memberships on YouTube? Let's get a little bit more support when I'm gone. When I come back, let's do some more shout outs. Let's
Actually, genuinely asking for money while he's gone. Wow, what a cool stream. I'm loving it, dude. I'm just, just
on YouTube. Let's get a little bit more
hanging
support
and
when I'm
banging.
gone. When I come, we have no
Send me
memberships.
some money
on
while
YouTube.
I'm gone.
We get
That'd be
some memberships
cool.
on YouTube. Let's get a little bit more support when I'm gone. When I come back, let's do some more shout outs. Let's keep that momentum going. Okay.
No. Damn it.
Dunsfelter just
I wasn't ready
reminded
to
me.
skip ahead.
He says, "What about naming things?" Yes, for
Oh, you begging. He gonna name stuff for money. What a cool guy. What a cool stream. You should come back with alcohol. Probably taking a shot off stream.
that out. Let's carry.
Okay, now I think it's
water, 'cause
over.
I think number one, I think I do want to redo my yard. My yard is a mess. I want to have order. Fire, yes I did. Did I refill my Estes at the nearest bond and then die? Put
Insane animal sounds. I'm glad I can skip ahead of all of it.
I think, man, this tree's in the way now. 2-1 day.
Just hope he don't talk about anything while he got all his animals around him.
Excuse you. Pardon you. Excuse you. What happened?
Remember when he said he was... remember when he said he was going to give games a 3-strike rule? Yeah. That actually never happened after he said he would do it. It really never became a thing. He only said it would be a thing. Probably to make people scared about not... It was actually all a play. It was all a ploy, if you will. Kind of like the weird thing when he said he wanted to end streams earlier to go hang out with his family. It was all bullshit. Yeah, I'm going to give games a 3-strike rule because maybe that'll make people give more money on the first stream so we don't get the first strike. And then the games get 1 strike and he done playing them. Heck.
That'll be sheep. That'll be cool with you. How long was the 400 line?
Ava Cowboy fan having questions. God damn it.
I see a whole bunch of dollar tips. We got a dollar tip here.
He could be doing in real life, but knew that dumb right.
Yeah, he could be a foreman in real life. I agree.
Constantly. Think a message about the subject matter and dropping it. Oh, it's from animals and
really don't want
the animals are
animal
just
sounds.
let me do shout outs and talk with the audience.
Why can't he go inside? He don't even have headphones on. He's actually complaining about the same animal sounds that I'm trying to get around. And instead of going inside, which is a thing a person would do in real life, he's standing outside talking on a phone. We're going to say he's talking on a phone. Standing outside talking on the phone. I wish this piece of shit wore headphones on stream, dude. Because all of this annoying garbage, you have to hear it more. All the animal sounds and zombie ASMR.
Jeez.
God damn it.
The animals are they're like Jasper. They're all attention-seeking animals, and they all want my attention constantly.
Oh
they
my
can't just
God.
let me do shout-outs and talk with the audience.
Oh
Jeez.
no.
Okay.
Oh
I got
no.
a dollar tip, again from Ava. I sent you a message about the subject matter and dropping it. Oh, basically you sent me a second tip with all the same information. Yes. $77.
Does he want more or?
If you do a $20 contract, comes up tonight over shitty ass. Put in there. Well, I've ever done, but rage levels and stuff. You can't ask me a question like that. Put in there cows and that one, and then I'll put maybe either the sheep or the cows in that one, and this one. I'll put whatever the least amount that I have of each. I'll put in there. Okay. What was my angriest playthrough? You can't ask me a question like that.
You can't.
You literally can't ask me a question. I've played so many.
Wow. Thank you.
Jake.
The dude who make the content, you can't ask him when he was as angry as. So what is he saying? Someone else's answer is okay. He would, I'm pretty sure, totally disagree with everyone's answer.
Major goof.
So that's epic.
Okay.
Oh my God.
You can get the horses to breed. Breed, I don't know.
You don't know anything.
Wait a minute.
So much of an
Way too much
animal
stuff in my
segment.
inventory. Oh,
Insane. Keep fishing again.
remember? Not true with the enchanted rod.
Nope.
The way vibrate when you get a bite, but it makes that split.
Nope.
We ate it in the dining room on the dining room table. Even then, it was messy and kind of got.
Oh
And mending
man.
rod. Okay.
Talking in the rain.
They take it into a pot with a bunch of seasonings, the sauce.
No, I'm skipping this. He's talking about eating at a restaurant.
Indies. We're just actually a chicken sandwich and
No.
Well, I don't want to do Buffalo Wild Wings in Connecticut.
Now he's begging for money to
Which-
eat food. That's all that is.
Wait,
No.
name tag free night.
Begging for name tag. Name tag free night. Begging for polls.
What do you guys want to talk about now? Tag me in the chat.
Good streamer.
Let's get some discussion going on something.
Let's talk about LARPers again. And professional trolls.
I'm never going to get drafted. Health issues, so I'm not going to.
Something about getting drafted in the military. He says that he would never get drafted, and then he bring up his health issues.
Bottle.
I mean, I don't think the government know that you got health issues, but you know, would they just know?
Yes, currently only people who are, 18 can...
Don't make yourself talk about that. That's kind of lame. I really do have to point it out. This dude said that his stream was an escape from reality. And then he tiptoed around talking about what the reality of the world is. But if we escaping from reality, why are you discussing the age of people who can get drafted in the military? I don't think this is escaping from reality. If you got some old dude who's kind of jokingly being happy and bragging about how he can't get drafted and then saying how other people can. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of people watching him, they might be a part of the age group that he's exposing as people who can get drafted. It's kind of not that fun. Just saying. If I was a part of the age group of an old weird guy talking about the age group of people that could get drafted, and I was actually scared of getting drafted, I would be pretty triggered.
Did WWE champions. We're not going to play it again. We played...
I can't do something again that I'm playing. Gotta point it out. I can't play WWE champions because I already played it. The ever-changing game that he's been playing longer than any game ever. A game that changes every month. Get a new meta every month. He can't play that again because he played it already before. He's saying this as he's playing Minecraft, a game he played 3 times for months at a time. Wait a minute. He originally played Minecraft in 2015. Why he playing it in 2025? Wait a minute. He played Minecraft in 2020. Why he playing it again in 2025? He's going to be playing Minecraft again in 2030 too. But he can't play Champions because he already played it. When's the next Fallout playthrough, by the way? You guys know he's playing Dark Souls 2 before the end of the year? You know he's playing Fallout 4? Grand Theft Auto 4? You know he's playing Grand Theft Auto 4 by the end of the year? Wait a minute.
Rewind to get your answer.
What's the difference? It's a lot of differences. But for him to act like it's that simple, why he can't play a game is really annoying, because obviously it's not that simple. Because if it was, he wouldn't be playing Minecraft right now. He would be playing V Rising or something. I don't know. He would just purposely play a different game because he don't want to play the same shit. So why is Minecraft here? Oh.
Lukewarm Coconut, I actually already answered that question earlier tonight. I'm not even kidding you. It was in the first hour of Minecraft.
The dude said, what's the difference between a troll, a LARPer, a detractor, and a criminal?
I actually already answered that question earlier tonight. I'm not even kidding you. It was in the first hour of Minecraft. You can rewind to get your answer.
Oh my God. What's the audio? Hey, yo. Okay, I'm not going to say anything. I hope it stay like this for a while.
Guys, we're in the home stretch. We only have about 20 minutes left on this stream. We got 82 bucks of support, which is great. But we want to hit the goal. We want to keep that momentum rolling in the right direction towards a new DSP tries it. 3 awesome options. We'll talk about them and try to figure out what we're doing tomorrow morning on the podcast. Like I said, new Takis menu at Wendy's, Fantastic Four pizza at Little Caesars, or trying a barbecue place that's local to me. All right? But please, let's get some support. We have had only 1 sub on Kick all day.
Yeah, that's because they're all LARPers.
Seriously.
Right, Phil?
Did we get a resub? We did. We got... Yes, we got Hard Nose actually auto resubbed so that we can count.
Why don't he read that whole
name? That actually happened when I was playing. We have had only 1 legit gifted sub all day long, guys.
I'm actually a little upset. I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna go out there and do this. Yeah, I'm gonna go out there and do this. See, this shows what kind of person Darkside Phil really is. Because he was getting money from a dude named Jalen the Chimp, and he read that whole name forever. But look at the name on screen right now, and he don't read it. Why? Because that bad part of the name makes fun of people like DSP and people that have part of his heritage. But that Jalen the Chimp name, he was okay with reading that because it wasn't making fun of people part of his heritage. Wow, that's really cool. He just didn't know. He just didn't know, you guys. Even though Jalen tagged him and complained about it, and I read it out loud. He just didn't know. Even though it was during an interactive stream, he ignored that dude bitching about that. And guess what? That dude's still around because he felt it himself and he's stuck over there. So suffer Jalen.
Podcast. Like I
Suffer.
said,
And the other
coffee
Jalen got
spending
banned, I
with
think.
Wendy's,
The one that
fantastic
gave
food
money.
Pizza at Little Caesars,
That's
or
pretty
trying to
bad.
barbecue place
Oh,
that's
well.
local to me.
Lord knows. Why can't he say that name?
Seriously.
Huh?
All these people who were supporting, do you think they're all ICS?
I like that he say ICS now. Because of the chat. Now he says ICS. Pig go search gonna have to change.
I mean, I know that's the meme, but is there any truth to it? At this point,
He's
you
so
gotta wonder,
paranoid. No way.
what's going on that we had so few support
Huh?
right now?
Oh,
Then
this
again, I
is
mean,
really
you can just make
funny.
another account anyway, so I don't know. I don't know
This
about the
is
validity of
super
it.
funny. Oh my god.
Let's let
He
Blue
think
keep
that
Blue
he
walking
banned
around.
more Iron Chef Sakai socks than he maybe already think that he banned? Oh no. Or he think that Iron Chef isn't gonna come back even though he can? I don't know. Does he think he got people on his founders list that
figure out
are
what I
all
wanna put
just
into
Iron
this
Chef
pen, I'm not
socks? Which would be
sure.
really funny.
Apparently, that pig man loves to
What
stand there,
the-
so I'm just gonna leave him in.
Weird segment
Get
though.
them in here.
And then of course no follow-up.
They're all in there. I did house in the sheet. Question. I really aim.
He went back to it.
So how in the hell would I ever separate them is the question.
Nope.
really-
Talking about the animals. Never mind.
Can you wrangle individual and run around?
Why is he trying to cause confusion within his audience about who's real and who's who?
I did the wrong
Kinda
thing. Here's
not
what I
that good, I
Here we
think.
go. Okay. So now,
Because if people take it serious and crash out, then he banned them.
There's fewer
Like he did
cows than
Blastwise. Or he tell people to relax, like you do Ava Cowboy
No,
fan,
the
if they
sheep left.
believe all of the weird paranoid bullshit that he shovel out. Come
Next
on.
week,
Who's gonna do it?
we adventure out and have some fun, but I really hope we hit the goal next week, because it's one thing if you don't hit the goal one week, all right, and then you're like, oh man.
Don't
If we
it's
don't hit a
one
goal
thing
another
unless you
time, that might be it
bullshit
for
artists.
Minecraft. You know, it seems like the game definitely has waning interest. I've tried everything. I've tried
Everything you do
offering
have
incentives
waning
on Kick. I've tried
interest.
offering incentives
Look at
in the
that.
game. I don't know why Minecraft doesn't do as well. It used to do much better, honestly.
When?
I don't know if just the interest has already run out. Keep in mind,
Minecraft
that we did
running
Minecraft
out
for
of
a year and a half
interest.
back in the day, and it was almost always well supported.
Okay.
So, I got $1
It is
from Jerry. I haven't
Minecraft.
received letters from you recently. How have you been? How is Mod Pizza? Is anything better?
Can you comprehend how silly it is that he's telling us that Minecraft might have gotten boring to his viewers? Minecraft.
Than Subway, I should know.
That game's known for
Jared
having a
Fogel's
little
still
bit of
trying to write
content.
me fan mail. Sorry,
Jared
Jared, I
Fogel,
don't
cheap
accept
shot.
fan mail from convicted criminals. Okay.
Why couldn't he call him what he actually is? He definitely would accept fan mail from convicted criminals. What?
All right, guys.
That was dumb. Whatever. Oh well. He couldn't say it. He was scared. He was scared to
That is
say
it for
what you know
Minecraft
he
this
was
week. I hope
supposed
that
to
you all
say.
enjoyed. And,
Oh well, we're
see you
moving
next time.
on. Good stream. Maybe he can bake again.
Okay, I should save before I forget. Crap. Damon quit the title. Here we go.
Damn, dude.
All right.
Scary Minecraft stream tonight. I don't know what happened.
All right, guys. So, thank you for those who did chill and support, but sadly, we did not
Yep,
hit the
say it
goal.
again.
I don't know what else
Keep
to say.
talking about it.
I'm
Keep
not going to
talking about
sit
it
here
till
and
he
cry
get
about it like a
$50.
baby, but I would have been nice to get good
Very
momentum and
successful.
start hitting towards our goals for the next DSP tries it tonight. I don't know what happened.
I just want
I
to
thought
be.
we had a good time. I had a
just
good
wanna
time.
be a
I liked talking with you
dandy.
candidly about stuff and giving you matter-of-fact answers. I hope that you liked that conversation that we had.
Ew.
Okay.
He's so disgusting. Oh God, I can't even comprehend what this dude said. What are you saying and what are you trying to do to me?
Okay.
What are you trying to make us think? What do you want? What do you want from us?
Nice to
he's so
to get good
disgusting.
momentum
On the back end of begging too.
and start hitting towards our goals for the next DSP
course.
tries it tonight. I don't know what happened. I thought we had a good time. I had a good time. I liked talking with you candidly about stuff and giving you matter-of-fact answers. I hope that you liked that conversation that we had. Okay.
Yeah.
Enjoyed it. All right, hold on.
Yeah, trying to be distracted about everything. Still stalling, waiting for some dent to log into PayPal. Come on, you know you want to do it. I can't skip ahead anymore. Hopefully he got a funny joke when he get back.
Okay. All right. So I received a $1 tip. Wow. From
This
a
part.
troll. So I'm just going to ignore them, and it doesn't count because it's a troll who's just going to back anyway. All right, so I got nothing. I did get a $2 super chat from Mozzie, who says, entertaining as always. Thank you, Mozzie. So if anyone is going to contribute to try to hit the goal, now is your chance, because I'm going to do a quick summary of tomorrow, because tomorrow's going to be a fun day. Here's why. The podcast tomorrow is going to be loaded. Number one, we're going to talk about and try to figure out what the next DSP tries is. Is it this Fantastic Four pizza? Is it this Takis menu at Wendy's? Or is it a...
This is one of those get sadder every day style moments. Actually, it's sadder by the day.
From Mozzie, who says entertaining is going to contribute to try to hit the goal. Now is your chance, because I'm going to do a quick summary of tomorrow.
Summary of the day that didn't happen yet. So the schedule, recap, summary, no, schedule. Don't matter. Semantics, I don't know. Whatever it is, I don't want to hear it. Let's skip to him doing the shout out.
Tomorrow we'll learn about this.
No one cares. It's so obvious he's stalling. No. He's doing a daily rap, but not a daily rap. It's so lame.
And then following that, more lies of P.
He's talking about a whole different day, man. For real.
On air we're trying to follow this legendary hunter, whoever she is. What's going on with her? Follow. So tomorrow night on the late stream,
wow, Mario
Kart World returns.
Why?
For 2 hours of knockout tour fun. You guys really seem to
what
like
about the other
Mario
parts
Kart,
of the game?
So come back tomorrow. And again.
There you go. He's disappointed. He wished he could have stalled more. Oh, you could tell. He looked down and didn't see anything new pop up. Whoops.
All right.
Right here. It was at this moment that he knew he received nothing.
That's it. Guys,
sure.
I can't
do another
recap.
Do another recap. Do another schedule.
Thank you.
Thank you again.
It was still a great stream. It's unfortunate we got that far and we didn't hit the goal. Seriously, like getting that close and not hitting the goal sucks. But what can you do?
What can you do?
All right, guys, I am out of here. Have a good night. I will see you tomorrow, bright and early.
Bright and early at 1 p.m.
Everyone,
CDT.
Good night. See you in the AM. Bye-bye.
Bright and early at 11 a.m. his time. Bright and early, though. Yeah, bright and early. All right. Wow. That was pretty unique. Damn, dude. He could have at least hit a goal during all of that drama. Come on. That was a monster drama stream. Don't worry. He hit the goal. Somebody giving him money right now. They did it during the slideshow. You're going to be felted, buddy.
I'm the one.
Yeah, the trolls were crying because he hit 2 goals earlier. A miracle happened. I heard it was called. But now what? Now what are they doing? I don't know. Whatever they're doing, it don't matter. That part don't matter.
Gentlemen.
Hey, joke.
I have received nothing.
There you go. It's been a while.
I want to say goodnight.
It's been a while since he did that. Pretty happy. I'm happy now. Now I'm leaving happy. I'm glad. Wow.
On that first stream,
he's still waiting for money. He hopes somebody send money right now.
We didn't hit the goal tonight. I know people act like it is. It's not. Have a good night. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Stream off.
Stream off. Yep, he did it. He did the thing. What an odd thing to think that you're getting away with saying. You really want to tell people that for some reason they think it's a big deal when you don't hit the goal. Bro. As a matter of fact, I had the volume halfway because of the music. I'll play it again.
Gentlemen.
This dude's insane, man. The stuff you say to
Ladies and
Coke.
gentlemen, I have received nothing. I received nothing. I was actually just to turn the stream off. I want to say goodnight to everyone again. It's all good. Had a good day today. I really did. I mean, you guys supporting me earlier today was awesome. Hitting 2 goals on that first stream was unexpected.
The miracle?
It's not a big deal that we didn't hit the goal tonight. I know people act like it is. It's unexpected. It's not a big deal that we didn't hit the goal tonight. I know people act like it is. It's not. Have a good night. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Stream off.
That's insane, dude. It genuinely don't matter how anybody act on the internet and how he think they act, because at the end of the day, him hitting the goal is literally the thing that's putting the food on his table, right? Just like he said, how he put food on the troll's table, but him not hitting the goal is okay. Wait a minute. Bullshit. Him not hitting the goal mean he not providing for his family as much as he want to in a factual way. What the fuck is this? The dude say he got to play games to feed his family, and then when he don't hit the goal that helps to feed his family, he have the nerve to say some people think it matters for some reason, but I don't really care. That's just being weird. But it's him trying to get a W. It's him trying to get a W. It's him trying to seem like he don't care and he not losing. He really do say anything to get a W on the trolls. And nothing matters as long as he feel like he getting the W on the trolls. He's willing to say nothing matter. I don't care if I can't feed my family. What the fuck? I'm straight. I don't care if I can't feed my family. As long as Duty and Tevin are losing. Obviously. Stream off. I love stream off. Look at him. He can't even end his stream. He's too dented. No. So yeah, he didn't hit the goal. And he did his weird funny joke when he said I received and he said nothing.
I have received nothing. I received nothing.
That's pretty cool. Real poor guy moment. Real poor guy moment. Gonna have to cope in the daily rap.